Welcome, Internet, to the Play Some Video Games podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Delvin Cox, and with me is my brother, Donnie. Eat the hype. Reese, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Dev be here in a minute. He's doing things.
He's delayed.
Yep, we're back.
We are. I think
How
I'll
long
miss.
we're back for, Donnie?
I'll miss Shaq, and then I'm back to good. I think.
Okay. So you can stop crying, John 32. He's back.
This is the last week, I think.
Back in business, baby. So
Yeah.
how's it been? How's your week been?
It's been pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's just work. Work starting to lighten up a little bit. It's not every day, so we're kind of making up. We have like the schedule for the next 10 days is weird. It's kind of like we have like a 13-hour day, then a day off, then a 13-hour day, then a day off. Like we're kind of going every other day.
Did they get to the point like, all right, now look, U.S. still lost. We don't care that much no more.
Kinda. I mean, I cheered when that happened for multiple reasons. I didn't watch the game. I have no idea what happened. But I thought it was really funny when I was scrolling socials. I saw somebody said that this is what it feels like to be a Penn State fan the last 10 years. And I was like, I know exactly how it went. I have nothing to know about the game, and I know exactly what that means.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the perfect way to explain it or not, but I feel like you would only say that if it was the perfect way to explain it.
Correct.
But I did. I am somewhat selfishly happy that hopefully that means less crowds.
Well, I was cheering for a whole other reason. I was like, the curse is still in effect, baby.
Now, the guy that I was making fun of at work last week, that was real. I was like digging with the USA stuff. He actually got deployed, so we couldn't. I never got my follow-up shots. I was so let down. I was like, no.
He got deployed.
He got deployed, yeah.
Ah,
So, right in the middle of it.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, but I got nothing really to talk about, man. Just work.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. This week's been terrible.
You say that every week, though. Like every week.
I don't know what's.
I can't
going on.
remember the last time you didn't say that.
I don't know what's going on, Daddy. I've been having terrible weeks. It's been just a lot of shit going on.
Your whole year can't be terrible.
Trying to think.
Is this the worst year of your life?
No.
Then it can't be that bad. How's every week bad?
It feels. I think it's a bunch of ebbs and flows.
Delvin overreacting, Cox.
No. No, what I think it is? I think it's like I have like, I guess it's the work week that's really like kind of sucky. The weekend is kind of all right.
Okay.
Then the
So
work
it's
week
just
is
normal life.
Yeah, the work week's like really like terrible. Like I've been getting phone calls like even now from about work shit. I'm like,
Yes, Haley says you big babies. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Correct. Yeah.
It's just normal life, man.
Yeah. And I think that, and usually like Wednesday it ramps up. I think that's what it is. Like you've been seeing it. Like sometimes when we get ready to record, motherfuckers be calling my phone like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Oh, this happened. The house blew up. I said, I don't give a fuck about your house. Leave me alone.
I'm only playing Crash Team Racing, so I got nothing really cool and new to talk about.
What have I been playing?
I haven't even busted out Rhythm Heaven yet.
I've been playing the WCW game we was talking about.
Which one? Starcade?
Yeah.
That's hilarious you said that. I played that today.
I've been playing it for the last, off and on for the last week or so. I like it a lot.
That's lovely. On your 64?
Yeah. I like
awesome.
it a lot. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot.
Me and Jack got the tag titles today.
Oh, y'all did?
Right before I cooked dinner. I told him that's what I wanted for Father's Day, but with all the scheduling, we haven't had a chance yet. So today I was off, and I was like, yeah, let's go get these tag titles. He was Rey Mysterio, and I was Juventud.
That's a good tag team.
We ran that division. It was fun.
That's a good tag team.
That game was so much fun. And you know how much fun it is? That my son, who can't be bothered with retro gaming at all, like, he literally was getting into it. He started learning that like Rey Mysterio could hop over the ropes and do backflips, and that's all he kept trying to do. He was digging it. He was laughing and smiling. Jack was into it, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, because this game is like universally great.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a great pick up and play game.
It's because I think it's because I'm sure people have probably figured this out by now. But I was thinking about it while we were playing because Jack, it's such a tactile game. Like the controls feel exactly like controls should feel in a wrestling game. Like it's almost intuitive. Like you point to the corner and you point to the ropes and do that. You point to the player. Like it's like the scheme. Whoever designed that and laid that out, the UI, like they nailed it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I think that's kind of what annoyed me about the AEW game.
And it fits the controller too. Like give it that
perfectly.
Right, yeah, like it's perfect. It works perfectly.
Yeah, and I think that's what annoyed about the AEW game. Because it's like, you're almost there, but not quite.
Yeah, and it is a different controller too. But yeah, it wasn't as... And they were trying to do a lot more.
Yeah.
There's something to that as well. Like and it's personally why like my preference is Revenge over like a No Mercy or a 2000 is because it's just complex enough.
Yes.
Like borderlines on almost could be too simple, but it's not. You know, it's got like that blitz thing. It's like there's just enough there that if you really sink time, you can do a lot with it, but it doesn't get too crazy.
And I like the strategy in it. Like there's a lot of strategy in it. Like if you're playing as like Rey Mysterio, you can't lift the giant.
Right.
Like
yeah. It was very smart. That's what I mean. It's very Yeah, I don't know. It's very cohesive, that game.
Yes, it's very simplistic, but like, oh, this makes sense. So let me just do all these high flying moves.
You can steal finishers, like how you do submissions, how you use the spirit meter. Like it's all good.
Yes, it's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I played a lot of that. I played more arcade cabinets and stuff like that. Been going to a good amount of movies. My son was driving me crazy because he wanted to see that movie Backrooms really bad.
I got to see that. It's really bad. People are hyping that up.
No, he really wanted to see that really bad.
Oh, okay.
So I finally took him to go see that. Like,
it's on the list. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was okay. Wasn't too bad. I was like, you want to see this or Supergirl? Because I'm not seeing both right now. Because I need a peace of mind. He's like, I want to go see Backrooms. Okay. We'll go see Backrooms then. So I took him to go see Backrooms.
Very nice.
I watched the movie that everybody was going crazy over. The what's the one that the horror movie?
Obsession?
Yes.
I love it.
Thought it was okay.
Oh, that is a wrong thing to think.
Know what I think happened?
I will judge you for your responses.
I think people overhyped it for me.
Sure. No. It is a very trendy pick, so I understand why some people would watch it and, be not enamored.
I think I need to watch it again.
Again, a big part of it is it's the mid-carder that gets the title.
Yes.
I think that's a big part of its story is how cheaply it was made, how much it's grossing. It's the big darling. That's why there's all the hype. But I think it's deserved for what the budget is and what they do. They pull it off. It's one of the... It's so funny that we had different takes because...
Let me rephrase that then. I liked the movie, but I think the way people talked about it like it was like life-changing. Like, I don't think it's life-changing.
I never saw much of that.
Yeah, I saw people like, oh, this is incredible.
All right, so here's kind of how high I'm on it. And I mean, obviously I was going to save this for Decade of Horror, but Summerween comes early. We're past July 4th. We'll just do this now. I had a real thought, and I haven't looked up enough stuff to really prove it to myself or not. But considering that we record a podcast called Decade of Horror.
Correct.
I think Obsession might be my favorite horror movie of this decade so far.
Interesting.
And I'm not sure about that. Like, I got to go back and look through the years and stuff. But, like, I feel pretty confident, like, in the last 3 or 4 years, I think it's my favorite of the bunch.
I don't think it's my favorite this year.
I know. Yeah, that's...
See, that's the thing. Like, I'm like, it was good. I'm like, okay. I get what they were doing.
Oh, I liked it a lot. Like, a lot.
Like, if I was to rank it...
I liked it more than Bone Temple. And I liked Bone Temple a lot.
Yeah, I like Bone Temple more. I'm trying to think. If I was to rank it, it'd probably be in my top 5, maybe?
I think I like it better than all the movies from last year. I liked it. You didn't like it more than Sinners, right?
No, I didn't like it more than Sinners.
I liked it more than Weapons.
I didn't like it more than Weapons.
I liked it more than Bring Her Back.
I don't think I liked it more than Bring Her Back.
I liked it more than 28 Years Later.
I don't think I liked it more than that. Like I said, I think I need to watch it again. I'm gonna give it some time and watch it like right before Decade of Horror
Yeah,
to give it
sure.
some fresh eye look to it. But I liked it. I didn't like hate it.
I thought the hype lived up to it. I mean, I was laughing a lot. It was scary. It was gruesome. I love the way they had her like at times animate her movement. That is like
Yes.
the Silent Hills of creepiest. Like creepy. The dude just dances on creepy so effortlessly.
That is That
It's
is
not
accurate.
contrived. It's not forced. Like it settles and I think that's why I'm so high on it.
I think
You
there
know,
was
it's
a
like it
couple of scenes
really sets the hook.
there was a couple of scenes like, oh, that's a really good scene. That's a really
Yeah.
The car
Yeah.
scene in particular, I think I liked a lot.
And also, as it's explained, my wife and I were talking. I love the premise because, as I explained, I'm about to say something sexist, but I think you and I agree on this based on our many stories. I told my wife and I were talking about it because we saw it and then over dinner, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think men are ready to understand like how hard women can love.
That is true.
Like, not to compare the two. I think it's just different. But when women are in love, I've seen women do crazy things because they were in love. When men do crazy things because they're in love, it's not like good, right?
It's
right?
very bad.
It's not, and I think most people would say that's not love. Like it's borderline, control or stalking and things like that. When women are in love, like they'll go to jail. like
Gone Girl.
Yeah. It's like so like this movie plays with that dynamic, I think, very well. I like
kind of thought that.
Like I love it.
See. I need to. This is why I think I need to watch it again because on my first watch, I was like, the guy kind of feels incelish a little bit. So I kind of didn't like him.
He's not meant to be a likable character.
Yeah, he's not meant to be a likable character at all.
Yeah, he's the villain.
And it was like just like weird vibes to it, and it was like at points I was like, well, I don't give a fuck what happens to him.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, yeah. Josh Fair is very similar about like kids movies, right? Like he's never as into like when kids are put in danger as like I think I am.
Oh yeah,
I like when those structures, those premises, work through a film. It's almost like to me, it feels like a true to horror. It's like a stand-up comedian that does like a really good act, like a set. It's like that feels expert level stuff instead of like the jump scares and the kind of the forced stuff. Like that's a little bit more schlocky and repeatable and just doesn't hit as good.
Yes.
Right. Like, so a movie like this or like things coming on like immediately like a Midsummer, right? The Witch, like these sort of movies that take these tones and really use them to advance the story. Like that feels like an extra. That feels next level. That's the level that most horror movies don't get to. Like this movie actually, the feelings I had watching it was very Hereditary like.
Okay, I can see that.
I was just like, man, it's just really good.
Yeah, I can see that. The story is well thought out. I think the direction the story takes makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't take like a weird turn that some movies take. Even the ending, like, okay, this is kind of like interesting. I like the ending a lot. Like I said, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you don't have to defend it. You can not like it. I'm fine with that.
I'm thinking about like I enjoy. Like,
don't let me influence you.
No, I enjoyed it, but it didn't like wow me. Like I said, I think I have to really watch it again.
Gotcha.
To get a good feel for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and plus I've been watching a lot of movies lately. Like even like the times when we have like, okay, we're gonna record Shaq on Friday nights or something like that. It works out because that Sunday morning, I don't tell people I'm not recording Shaq. and I take my ass to the movies early in the morning.
Nice.
That's how I saw like like how I saw He-Man and stuff like that.
With one of my days off next week, I'm going to try to go see Evil Dead because
that's what I want to go see.
My wife never watches them with me, so that's a movie that I can get to see by myself. So it's a real cheap, like day trip.
And that's another thing. When I went to go see Obsession, the trailer for Evil Dead came. Like, oh, that shit looks really good.
Dude, after I did Evil Dead remake with her, she was like, never again. Like that is Evil Dead is over the line for her.
That is a rough movie.
She's like, it's too much.
That is a rough movie for people. Like if you're not like a really gore horror fan, like that is a rough movie for people.
She still hasn't seen Evil Dead Rise, and I hate that because that's. Yeah. But I think that would be way too much for her.
I wouldn't take people to see Evil Dead.
I did to her. I took her to see Evil Dead 2013. I was like, it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I understand what I'm getting people into when I go see that. Even though I like those movies a lot. Like they're very gory, violent, bloody, chaotic.
Oh yeah.
Very chaotic. Like shit goes downhill fast, and it's unexpected. Like and it feels like you're not gonna go there. Then it goes there, and it's like okay.
I do think in my years of doing Decade of Horror with you, I think one thing that separates the things we like is I think you're more into. You don't mind as much a looser plot as long as the entertainment and action is there.
Yes.
Where I definitely prefer a movie that sets like what I would call a scarier, but maybe that's not the best way, but like a creepier, sudden, like the tension. To me, that's all horror. And that's where I think those horror movies, I think I always probably elevate above the others. Yes. Like when you get there, when I feel like a little creepy or a little, I'm like, ooh. When I get that chill, that spook, that is everything to me because most horror movies just don't do it. I never get there.
I get that, yeah.
You know, Jason never does that. Michael Myers, like you like those Halloween remakes. Those movies were ass.
I like one of those Halloween remakes. The other two are awful.
Those were so bad. And it's like, and that's why, you know, like Josh doesn't like the original Halloween, and that's why I love the original Halloween. You know, like the music and the fog, like it sets the tone.
That original Halloween is very good for that.
You feel like
very good.
The first time, and like the original Nightmare, very scary without doing a lot. Showing boiler pipes and a glove and a sound. Yes. That's like, you know, that's Hitchcock shit. Yes. You know, that's expert. That's next level to me.
Also, weirdly enough, I like my psychological horror with like detectives and shit. I like Seven.
Yeah.
I think that's why I wanted to like Alan Wake 2 so much because like this is supposed to be my type of game, and then I just didn't like it, and it disappointed me so much because of that. Like in theory, Alan Wake 2 for me should be perfect. It should work, but it did not work.
Welcome, Dev. We were talking about horror movies.
My man got on a Megatron shirt. Hell yeah! Goddamn right.
I have on my
for you, brother.
My Father's Day shirt.
I love it.
My daughter and I talk shit about you.
Good stuff.
She got me that for Father's Day.
The current world champion, CM Punk.
Look at you out here with the merch table going.
Yeah.
He did AEW all around. You're still riding with him. I respect it.
Yeah, still riding with man.
But he'll hate everything they book for him. I love watching Devin's like negative. Do you remember show our age? Do you remember like the Jimquisition?
Yeah.
The little crazy YouTuber that would like
have kind of
like really?
Yeah, she still does it, I think. I've seen her. She's a she now. So
I'm like what?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Yeah, she transitioned. Yeah, she still does her thing.
Anyway, the point I was going to say was he used to just have this thing for just shitting all over a game when it would come out like really bad. I feel like that's Delvin for WWE programming.
Thank you, Haley, for reminding me. She's also a wrestler.
Oh, shit. Well, that rings true even twice now. Every Monday and Saturday, I get to watch Delvin destroy the Raw and the SmackDown before it.
Yes.
He's just like, this doesn't make sense, and this is shit, and that shit. He does it every week.
And then going back to our conversation earlier, what you're saying about horror movies, I think it's the opposite for me with wrestling. Like, certain things have to make sense for me. You're like, you're like, fuck that, Delvin, it's wrestling. Who gives a fuck? Like, no, I need this thing. It makes sense.
Unless it's an AEW show.
Or unless the black man get the belt.
Does this mustache you got make sense? Where did that come from?
Look, man.
Oh, look at it.
We wasn't podcast. I was like,
look at that.
I'm gonna grow this porn stash out. like Tom Selleck.
Hold on. What is
not
this?
Like Tom Selleck? You're a long way from Tom Selleck, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was like
On
a Donald
vacation?
Glover,
Yeah. Just
maybe
going
like
out.
a Gomez.
Yeah, I was gonna cut it and like, nah, I don't.
I was thinking more like a Jim Brown.
Yeah. I was gonna cut
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. I have a huge mustache now. Just didn't feel like cutting it. I probably could cut it. I don't care.
I'm just letting myself go. Just screw it.
Super
Yeah.
Troopers, good call.
Who wants a mustache, right?
You know they're making a
Great
third one.
movie. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
That
I
can't
saw
be
that.
good, right?
I never saw the second one. As far as I'm concerned,
The second
there's
one
only
is
one
not.
Super
Yeah,
Trooper.
you're doing
Yeah.
the good. Yeah, damn it.
They're making another Harold and
Dev
Kumar
does
movie.
this well. Like
Yeah.
I'm almost
Nope.
envious of him. Like
Yeah.
I've only done this with like Space Jam. Like I've protected Space Jam for me.
It's
I
just
saw
fun.
what they were doing. I was like, I'm not gonna taint whatever. I'm not gonna touch that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They were like, it's LeBron and AI. I was like, what? Nope.
Yeah.
Like nope.
They're,
Doesn't exist.
they're
We're not
making a
gonna
Harold
ruin
and-
that.
They're making a Harold and Kumar movie, another one.
I just saw that. I've never seen any of those, so none of them exist as far as I'm
That can't be
concerned.
good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
That
I
can't,
can't
be good.
imagine it.
Yeah.
How many of those are there? Like they went to White
There's like
Castle. and
7.
some
There's
other
like a
stuff,
Christmas
like-
one, and
Yeah,
it
there's a
became
lot.
like a Lampoon's thing for a minute.
I saw the first
Yes.
one. Like, this is okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. No, thank you, friend. We don't need any more of that.
Yeah, we need.
What else did I miss?
We're talking about
wrestling?
scary movies.
Yeah,
We were talking about scary movies for 20 minutes.
So I missed nothing.
Yeah, you missed
none of us played any
Excellent.
video games.
I'm playing Crash Team Racing. That's all I'm playing. Nobody needs to hear about that.
So none of us
That
played
does
any video
get-
games.
No, I haven't played a video
really
game
good.
since like the end of
It
May.
is good.
Since the beginning of time, apparently. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, but you
Video
have
games,
Black
what's that?
Flag on the way.
in a few hours. Yeah.
Shout out to Ubisoft for a code. I'll play when my
Oh,
Steam
yeah.
machine arrives.
You're gonna play in a few hours? That's dope.
It's landing
What?
at the right time.
Oh yeah. Because West Coast, we get our 9 p.m. is your midnight, so
Mhm.
our games are there available. I don't have to wait till tomorrow. I can play today.
Must be nice.
It's great. Like video games and sports, the West Coast is the best coast for all
West
that.
Coast,
We ain't
Best
gotta-
Coast.
Like I couldn't imagine having to be in New York for the championship till 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Like, nah,
we've talked
mine
about
is over
this.
at 9.
My favorite thing about traveling out west is time zone.
I can
Mhm.
imagine.
It
being in
like
New York.
slows down life a bit. You're like, yo, look at this.
I can imagine being in New York for
1000%.
that championship either way. That sounds like a rough environment.
Mm.
Sounds like fun.
Nah,
Sounds like celebration and shenanigans.
nah. I didn't.
Like
I
Florida,
was like,
regularly.
I barely was like in the streets for our championships. Like I'm good.
But you be in these streets, Delvin, so I'm confused. Are you so you're perpetrating
the
this, 'cause
streets
you
or
be
not?
like, I'm in the streets. Are
I
you
am,
in them
but-
or not?
I am, but when it comes to stuff like that, sometimes like it's a lot of people.
So you're trying to be in the safe streets.
Not even the safe streets. It's just it gets annoying after a while. People don't be wearing deodorant, and when they do, they be wearing like
Wow.
Old Spice, and it's like, all right, fam, get away from me, and not the good Old Spice, like the one that comes in the Walmart bag. Like, nah, fam.
There's a Walmart bag of Old Spice. I mean, I just imagine if
Yes.
it's Old Spice, it's Old Spice. Like
Yeah, like the one that you get for like Christmas, the value pack that might come in with
The
the
one
brute.
you get for Christmas.
Not me.
don't
I
know
get
nothing
good shit
about
for
that.
Christmas. I get good shit for Christmas. What are you
We
talking about?
we know how your gift giving goes. You
Yeah.
get all the things. We're all trying to
Correct.
live vicariously through you.
Yeah.
John 32, I also got that Yoshi Old Spice deodorant and stuff. My son just used it all. Like, oh yeah, I got this Mario movie stuff. He's like, oh, thanks. And I go,
There's Yoshi deodorant.
yeah, you didn't see this? They have like
No.
Yoshi, Mario. It's not only deodorant, it's deodorant and body wash. Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Peach is for the Mario movie.
Why?
Marketing, Dev.
It seems
People
like a
wanna make
really
money.
odd crowd to you're marketing Yoshi deodorant and body
If
wash.
anybody
To
should get
who?
deodorant marketed to them, it's fucking nerds, Dev. If anybody needs deodorant, it's them.
Look, we're nerds and we all actually take care of ourselves. So
Well, we're grown ass
mm.
adults. We can't go around and not wearing deodorant. We have
it's the
jobs
children.
and 401ks.
I'm not trying to put my children in Old Spice. Like that's just weird.
It's not for kids. It's like manly smells.
Right.
for-
Which again,
it's like-
this is like a kids movie, so I'm confused. So we're going after the 40-year-old demographic who wants to
That-
smell like Yoshi,
that
with
watch
the
kids
children who
movies.
want to smell like Peach. Like it's just
Both.
weird.
They also have a peach one too. So both.
Interesting. That's
He answered your
something.
question. Both. Well, we can keep talking about this stuff because this news is depressing as shit.
It's one of the worst.
We can come back to some fucking awful news. Can we leave again?
It really is. I mean, this week just fucking kicks people in the nuts.
Yeah, I hate gaming. I hate.
Yeah, it's
I
brutal.
hate everything. I hate it all.
They're coming for us.
I'm fed up with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling to have at the moment. It's understandable.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess to get into it, I mean, you got no news, you got no games or anything? Like, any fun stuff, any good stories?
Want to talk about the weather?
How about those Mets?
Well-
Yeah, look, I got nothing.
I say it's hot as hell. What are you
NBA
talking about,
basketball.
Delvin? It's just hot as hell out there.
Yeah, it's very hot. We getting like weather warnings and shit like that. Like, hey, you shouldn't be outside. Like, huh? I gotta
Wait till the rolling blackouts start.
It's 92
Thanks
degrees
to a
right now.
Data center near you.
Definitely.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on data centers. Oh.
Well, down in a few minutes, we will have a new AEW champion, so that's gonna be cool.
Who's champion now?
MJF,
Who's going to take it?
Kenny Omega.
I thought they're supposed to do a pay-per-view.
They made it tonight. They made the match tonight.
Why?
I don't know, because CM Punk won the belt Monday.
Then
That's
what are
why.
they going to do at the pay-per-view? That's the whole point of the pay-per-view.
I have no clue.
All right.
They were like,
Okay.
hey, if you don't beat MJF tonight, you can never challenge for the belt again. So
Are they
We're
going to
doing it
make
now.
him drop it to Will Ospreay? I can't see
Most
another
likely.
Ospreay Omega
Be
match.
right back.
Not that into the.
I think that's what we're getting.
I'm not that into
We
Ospreay.
might. I like Osprey a lot.
I'm sure every AEW fan.
I think we might get a Kenny Omega Osprey MJF triple threat match. I can see that happening.
I like MJF a lot more.
I do too. He's great.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to that pay-per-view. Like I was like, maybe I'll watch that one. So instead, I'll just watch this tomorrow on YouTube and not
Yeah.
watch the pay-per-view.
Yeah, the match looks good. This well, tonight's AEW. I haven't watched a lot of it because I was trying to watch the Dark Side of the Ring, but from what I saw, it looks
That's
really
really
good.
good. Dark Side. I'm excited for this season. This season is going to be a lot better than last season.
Jeff Jarrett is a very likable person. Like if you listen to his podcast, and
I have listened to him for a long time, and I didn't think anything like that until about COVID.
yeah,
My
he's-
opinion on him started to turn during COVID. He seemed to. I mean, for a while there, he was doing like some really like lowbrow shoot interview kind of attention type stuff, and I never like it when a lot of wrestlers do that. Nash did a lot of that too.
yeah,
I don't like that.
Nash has got bad with that.
Yeah. And but I don't know what happened, but around COVID, he seemed to have, I don't know, turned a leaf, or maybe I got to know more of the real him, or I don't know, but he just seemed to be a little wiser,
He seems like a super nice.
a little softer
yeah, he
type
like
of guy.
He like I said, he seems like a super nice guy.
This episode does a lot for him.
Yeah, I knew some of that stuff because he talked about it on his podcast, stuff like that, especially the Owen Hart stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's what did it for me. Him talking about the Owen Hart stuff on his podcast, like, oh, this is a lot. Like
hmm
him
Back to
even
wrestling?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Delvin still he went back to the wrestling.
we did not want to talk about this fucking news. I gotta tell you,
We
this
gotta
news is
talk
fucking
about it.
garbage.
That's
We don't
true.
have to.
Well, I mean, you're right. We don't have to, but we do. That's what
we
we do.
Yeah, I want to talk about this stuff. We can get to it.
Xbox announces layoffs and studio departures, as well as leadership changes. Xbox is letting go 3,200 employees, half of them the day this was announced, which I think was Monday, and the other half in the year ahead. That accounts to a total of like 20% of the entire company. 20% of Xbox is being laid off. 5 studios will no longer be under the Xbox umbrella, and that's Double Fine, Ninja Theory, Compulsion, Arcane, and Undead Labs. Double Fine and Compulsion are going indie.
Which is good.
They have sold Ninja Theory and Undead Labs to unnamed people, publishers, investors. I don't know. We don't know yet. Those deals have to be finalized before they're public. I kind of shocked, and like as much as we know about everything, that we don't know who bought a whole studio.
That
Like,
worries me.
there's like a whole group of people that work there. Like, you'd think the news would get out. Like, we knew Zelda was coming out a year ahead of time, but like, we don't know who just bought Ninja Theory. That I don't know. That
Yeah, that
What's
worries me.
even weirder about that is that places have stopped buying studios, so it's very
that's
strange.
true.
That's why-
Well, here's the thing. They're all leaving with their original IP, and some of them with deals for games or
Mhm.
money. Like,
Yeah.
Microsoft is giving them money to finish
some
the announced projects that they had. We don't know if that's budget for a year, 2 years, or whatever, but they're giving them money to try and succeed.
I think that is good though.
That's going to help Double Fine a lot. You know, they
Would
make
it be
very
good as if they just didn't do this?
well. There's that. But I mean, I don't want to say but. I was really thinking about this. I don't want to be like, well, it's the best of. None of this is good news.
No.
No,
Not
even if
enough
these
good about
folks
that.
are leaving, that's not necessarily good news. You know, the reason that they were being bought, like Double Fine makes great games, but they're weird and niche and they don't sell. And they were on the brink of closing for years.
Yeah, when Xbox bought them, they were on the brink of closing.
So I don't think this is a good thing. I saw a lot of people are like, yay, like I worry for Double Fine.
It's like, we're glad you still exist, but for how long?
And I worry about something like, who bought these other ones? Did they buy them for what they're doing? Did they buy them for support? Like, are they going to lay people off? Arcane should be mentioned. Sounds like it's going to be closed, but they're French, so you have to go through French regulatory laws when you have layoffs. So I think they're going to try to sell them. If it was a different day and they weren't in bed with is it Saudi or Tencent? Who bought a bunch of Ubisoft? I don't remember. Was it the Saudis? I think it was the Saudis.
I want to say it was the Saudis.
Yeah, it was the Saudis, I think.
If it was a different day, I would have thought maybe Ubisoft would buy them. You know, because they're in the area. They have a lot of that sort of thing. Probably have a lot of shared development. Arcane feels like they can make a Ubisoft
it
game.
Was Tencent.
Tencent. EA did the Saudis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Saudi EA.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Double Fine says thankful to everyone at Xbox for 7 great years together, working with us to reach an outcome which preserves our history and culture, and returns ownership of our games to us. There's probably Xbox fans out there that want to give them at least some flowers, and then I guess to some degree it could be worse. Could be Tango.
You know
They
what
didn't
I
let
thought
Tango
about,
go. They just shut down Tango. They just killed the studio. So
You know what I thought about when Double Fine? Who would be a good fit for Double Fine? Atari.
yeah, I would agree with you there.
Atari.
Hmm
With the
I don't know
history
if they can swing it. I don't know if they got that kind of investment, but
with-
that
with
would
the
be a good
history
place.
of both companies.
Yeah.
And the way Atari knows how to just market history,
It's a good fit.
that's a really good fit.
Of the bunch, I would imagine, as much as I hate to say it, because I've never really liked them or their games, I've always wondered why Microsoft bought them in the first place. But I would imagine of the group, Undead Labs is probably the most attractive. They've got a multiplayer game that could be very much be like
I would think it'd
a
probably be Ninja
service
Theory.
thing. Ninja Theory makes very expensive games that don't sell a lot.
That sounds like something PlayStation would probably eat up.
I would hope so.
That's where I would think Ninja Theory.
That would be a great landing
It's
spot.
going to Sony.
Yeah,
But
honestly
but
believe- it wouldn't
Ninja
shock
Theory
me.
makes expensive games that don't sell well.
but that's what
So-
Sony likes. They
Well,
like games that are showcases of their platform and their
Sure.
hardware.
Yeah. No,
And they'll make it work.
I think if Sony was interested, they would have bought them the first time.
Maybe they couldn't. Maybe the deal that Microsoft
think-
gave was
I mean,
better.
Also,
I want to take
Now we're getting you at wholesale.
I want to take your
Exactly.
optimism. I don't think Sony wants to buy studios.
I don't think they do either. I just think it'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
think-
It would
I
be if
think-
it's a good fit.
I think they will for the right price. And I think they didn't want to buy Ninja Theory at the time because they didn't have to. They didn't feel
That's
like
true.
they needed to.
I mean, they don't
Okay.
need to buy them now either.
That's right. Yeah, like no.
I would feel like they kind of would need to get some adjustment.
Hey, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I think if Sony would bought them, we would have found out.
possible.
Maybe not.
I think it's
Maybe
like
Sony-
private. I think it's like a
Probably.
third party something.
That's what I was thinking. That's what worries me. I think it's a third party company, not even a gaming company, probably.
But we'll see. We'll see. It's like I would be more mad if like we're a few days away from this, but also we don't know the outcomes yet. So it's hard to be so mad What?
That was my wife. What was that, babe?
Sound like a goddamn transformer going on.
Someone got murdered over there. Like, what was that?
like
Some video she was watching and forgot
like-
to turn her volume down.
like
Wow.
Soundwave was in your house.
It said it sounded like Soundwave was here.
But yeah, like we don't know the outcome of these things, so it's hard to really have too much of a take right now. I think it's very clear Microsoft has attempted here to buy themselves some PR. You know, they're like spending a little money to say, I think if they closed all these down and laid all these people off, people would be furious.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they're letting them live in some way and trying to help them softens the blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're delaying your demise.
That's
by
what it feels
2
like,
years.
though. That's the part that nobody really wants to say out loud, but that's exactly how I would read it. It's like your
Mhm.
death is just delayed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a
We put you on life support.
yeah, it's like layaway, like an IOU.
They're Mitch McConnelling the situation.
That's what it
Yes.
feels like.
Yes.
Like, oh no.
Weekend at Bernie is this motherfucker.
Oh. In somewhat possibly worse news, I think Bloomberg reported after Asha sent out her statement and had all their things that there is a significant overhaul happening at Bethesda where they are going to recenter and refocus on Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Doom, Quake, and Wolfenstein. And since that news, we have learned that there have been mass layoffs at like all those places, which I don't understand how you're going to recenter and make more Doom and Wolfenstein games when you lay off half the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lick of sense.
Yeah. They made Doom guy hot and then they fired half the staff.
They fired the art lead,
Yeah,
the guy that made him hot.
The guy who made Doom die hot.
We've learned that id Software has had 136 layoffs, including like 40 remote people. So I don't know if that counts their actual studio total. It's like over half of id Soft's gone. And the whole engine and programming team gone.
How do you make a game with half the studio?
And the sad part was when I heard it, I was like, so sounds like they're done with id Tech, which that's a crazy thing. And maybe they would do like Doom and Unreal. That's also a crazy thing. But then today I saw an article that said that they want to use id Tech for other games.
How?
I'm at a loss.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
And that hurts like an old head gamer because like that's that studio's legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like their engine and what they've created, like Doom feels a certain way.
Yes.
The games are always heavily optimized and run incredibly well because of the engine. Why would you get rid of that?
And of all the people to cut from, they deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages, expansions, DLCs, multiplayer, boom, like on a schedule. They've been awesome for 10 years.
Yeah. And
You'd think definitely one of Bethesda's best studios, if not the best, and honestly, one of Xbox's best studios. Like if we were ranking every one of them under their belt, it'd be like Playground, Infinity Ward, id, the Coalition. Like you kind of run out of names after that.
Yeah.
They out here just vibe laying fools off. Got vibe coders, vibe layoffs. It's just terrible.
It's hard not
behind it at all.
It's hard not to think about like how much like AI might be a matter here, because like without it, the math just doesn't seem to math.
It doesn't.
You're like, you weren't making enough games before. You've laid off half the people.
How are you supposed to produce?
But you want to
anything?
make more of them, they said. Specifically
How,
these
Trey?
ones. Yeah, like
How?
it makes me think that they have a plan to replace that efficiency, should we say.
I don't know how you do that. You get rid of all the people who know how to do the things. AI can't take over that. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Haley says Xbox, I hear no plan, just vibes. I disagree.
There's a plan.
Yeah, there's a plan. Asha says in her statement, the Xbox is operating at margins that are 3 to 10 times lower than the competition. They learned that we're not the best home for every type of studio. In a typical year, they lost 64 cents for every dollar they invested this gen.
You know,
So the worst part about that is it's not that they did make profit. It's that they didn't make as much profit as somebody else. So we're not doing well. Like it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
I appreciate they learned that they're not the best home for every type of studio after buying every type of goddamn studio.
Every type of studio.
They just want every studio.
VP of Xbox platform Kevin LaChapelle was one of the lead developers behind the backwards compatibility program on Xbox One. He's been at Microsoft for 37 years. He was laid off.
That's crazy.
You would think when you're doing something like this and you're laying people off, you would keep the people who know how to do the things, not get rid of all of the acquired knowledge. You get rid of the acquired knowledge and keep the people on who don't know how to do the stuff. Like it just seems completely backwards.
I was legit thinking maybe like id and Machine would like join. They laid so many people off at id. I'm like, why are they still there?
Yeah.
What are you doing with that team? I got one more. This was also news today. Obsidian Entertainment. There was a lot of talk about them being closed. That was the rumor, the news, and everybody said no, it wasn't. And today we found out that Obsidian is making a big pivot as part of the Xbox restructuring. It's laid off a quarter of its staff, canceled a planned sequel to Avowed, and will begin work now on a new Fallout game. Basically, they were already working on some sort of game, and they're going to turn that game into a Fallout game.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
So this one's an interesting one. I think people that are like really in the know, like our social media gaming bubble, the 1%, I think they're very upset at this. People online, though, the customers, they don't give a fuck, don't know who these studios are, don't care if anybody's laid off. They're pretty hyped for this. From the moment Xbox bought Bethesda, there was that make Obsidian make a Fallout game. Like that's been there the whole time. And I brought that up today, and then before I jumped on the show, while I was cooking dinner on the grill, I YouTubed Obsidian. The top 5 videos were like big YouTube people talking about how excited they were that they were making a Fallout game.
They're not even making a Fallout game. They're making a game they were already making into a Fallout game.
Yeah.
That is not the same.
The Josh Sawyer guy is leading it, and at least the little bit that I read, and it was a tweet, so I don't even know how real it was, but they said that they were making like a game that was already like somewhat post-apocalyptic, like it's somewhat Fallout-ish, and now that's just going to be a Fallout game. They're going to brand it Fallout.
This feels like Redfall.
Yeah.
Or Fallout 76.
It's happened, Donnie. You AEW champion.
I love Kenny Omega, so I will watch that match tomorrow. But I don't give me something better than Will Ospreay. Like, give me a real meaningful feud, not just these guys wrestle good. Like, I want story. I want a feud.
It's like, give me the soap opera.
You are getting.
Right?
I want the soap opera. That's what wrestling is. Give me the fun part.
These guys wrestle good.
But we've already got that like 9 times. Give me Omega Okada. Give me somebody else that wrestles good. How many times have him and Ospreay already done this? Haven't they done this 2 or 3 times already?
In AEW, I want to say twice.
Dude, that's too many. Like, do something else.
3 or 4 times.
He just got there. He hadn't even been there that long. So, anyway. This is very unfortunate news. Like, this is very bad news. Now, I'm going to go back to my point. Haley said they're out here with no plan, just vibes. This is not a silver lining for this news at all. I've said this before, and I think her whole statement, her whole article reinforces it again. Nobody likes the changes that are happening. But Asha is not shying away from the problem. It seems like she does have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but she seems to be absolutely trying to put the pace back in the tube. Like, I kind of got a whiff of this a couple months ago. I don't know if I talked to you guys about it, but I definitely talked to Sean about it. We're on Sweet Hang. We were talking about, I think when they're going to there were rumors of, whatever she was going to do. and they kept talking about Helix. And when they talked about Helix, they talked about it separate from console. Like it wasn't the console. When they talked about Helix, they specifically stated Helix, and then they would refer to the consoles like it was something else. And I got this whiff, and I was like, that's weird. If this company is all in on the combined console, PC, Steam machine kind of thing. You remember they had Xbox mode on the Windows, and like everyone thought that's where they were going. And I told Sean then on Sweet Hangs a couple months ago, I was like, I don't know if Helix is coming out. And I'm starting to think more than ever. I'm like, I don't think Helix is coming out. I think they're going to announce a console, like a console with exclusives. I think they're going full bore the opposite direction. And she's cutting all of this to try and make that money start to work. It hurts this week, and I don't even think it's going to be good because nobody bought their exclusives the first time. So
I was going to say,
I'm not justifying it. I want to be clear. I'm not suggesting it's good. I think what they're doing now is giving you all the bad so they can begin to start laying bricks for good things to come. And I think that's what they're like.
Things?
You know, like exclusives, Gears and Fable, and they're going to have this Fallout game soon and all this other stuff.
And what would this console entail at this point? Like,
I don't know, man. And like I said, I don't even know. But I feel like, do you guys think they're going to come out with a branded PC now?
I don't know what they're doing.
Like the president guy that Asha brought in, I really don't like him. But in all of his interviews, when he talks about Helix, like he says things like, he recently has started saying things like, we need to rethink this. It can't be too expensive. You know, we need to justify console. Like the reading between the lines seemed to suggest that they want their traditional console model back.
Which makes sense, especially considering what.
Does it?
That's a good question, Dev, because hardware's really expensive now.
That's what I was gonna
People
say.
don't want to buy it, and you're already behind the curve, like 100 million to 0.
Right.
Like, does it right now make sense to do this? No, it doesn't.
You just
It
shuttered all
For
of your
people who are not
studios
Xbox.
that would make games that would
they
be
have a lot
exclusive.
more.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that all the Bethesda games will be exclusive. Like, will they make Elder Scrolls exclusive? That's a game of measure.
It is, but the problem is it going to actually get people to buy a console?
Do people buy it, or do you just piss them off?
I think you just pissed them off, and they're like, we're just going to buy it on the PC that we thought you guys were pivoting to in the first place.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I might be wrong with it. This is just, it's like a hunch. But the hunch is growing stronger with like every passing day. I'm like, I think they're just going back to console.
Unless the console is half the cost of the PS6, there's no way this works.
And that's what I was thinking. And it would have to be dramatically cheaper than everything else on the market.
I told you guys this before. I was ready to embrace a third-party Xbox. I thought that's what was best for everyone. I told you, where they're at now and starting from behind as far as they are essentially trying to relaunch a brand new console. Not like a console the box, like a whole new company. Like they've lost their portion of the market. I don't even think they count anymore.
Yeah.
They don't.
So it's like they're starting from scratch. And I don't think they have the ammo to do it. I don't think more.
And you're not bringing over anybody from your previous gen because there's nobody there. So it's like.
And are you still selling on PC? Because if you're still selling on PC, then you're losing half of the people you could have tried to talk to begin with. Yeah. Probably more than half. I'm honestly being generous at half.
I have to see how well Gear sells. Once we see how Gear sells, that'll give you an indication.
It's not going to sell very well because
I don't think it will either.
Because it's also on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After this news, clearly, you know what this news says? Game Pass doesn't work. That's what this news is. Yeah. We bet the farm on Game Pass, and that's a failure. You can just write that off.
I believe she said that Game Pass did not do what it was supposed to do.
Of course not. Like, these studios were bought specifically to have content for Game Pass, not to sell games. It was to have announcements. It was to fill in the gaps.
You got to wonder if in another world, all the games that they said they were making that still have yet to come out actually came out in a good cadence if this is a completely different
If it
conversation in
works.
Game Pass,
Yeah.
if it works.
Halo Infinite really dropped the ball, and then Starfield, hammered the
and
last nail.
then nothing else came out. Like
And-
everything took forever except for the Forza games.
I mean, me and Sean have litigated this case over and over again. It's a couple things. The console year before the Series X launched, so I think 2019, Xbox released a ton of shit, and it was a great year, and they should have held on to it for the console. They should have held on to it for the Series X. But because it was cross-gen, they didn't think they needed to. They went ahead and released everything early. And I think if you held that for the console and all that stuff comes out and Halo slips, but it doesn't matter because you've got all this other stuff, I think they do get off to a better start and maybe have some momentum. But the problem that has plagued Xbox since here's how to trade a game on PlayStation, from that moment, the thing that has plagued this company, they have not made a game of consequence.
Yeah.
They have not made a game that people say, I've got to buy an Xbox for. They haven't made it.
1000%.
They've made good games, but they haven't made that game. And the other people that make consoles, they have made that game 3 or 4 times over.
I'm about to say many times over.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally the problem. Where is their Breath of the Wild? Where is their Odyssey moment? Where's their Last of Us moment? Where's their Tsushima moment? Where's their Horizon moment? God of War, like, they don't have the game that makes people go, we all got to get the thing.
Mm-hmm.
They just have it. Like, they just don't compete at the highest, and that's a high bar. But that's the bar to selling the platform.
And the sad part is, it's like it's okay to just be third, especially if you're still making profit. Like, just because you're not as profitable as the most profitable, but you're still making profit and have an audience who wants to be on your system, that should be okay, because it should be about the art and making the games. But again, they're just chasing the high profits, and it's not working.
I've always said that Xbox in that third, sometimes second position was great. Like, even the Xbox One, the VCR Xbox was a pretty fun console that had games that come out that was at a good clip. I remember when people was hyped for Titanfall. I was there.
Mhm.
Like, people were like,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Titanfall.
If it had a single player,
yeah,
Yes.
if it just had, it didn't even have to be good. If it
Yeah.
just
Just a single
had
player.
a single player, it sets that off, and they get a little more leash.
I bought
Yeah.
an Xbox for Titanfall,
And
a multiplayer game, and played it multiplayer.
mhm. I want to piggyback off of your point, and again, I do feel like we're beating this dead horse because
Oh, we
I
finna
felt
be
like
dead
I felt
horse.
like I lifted the flag and I've been on this charge, for some. I told you all, but the thing about that, Delvin, is that by them not having that game when other people did, it put so much pressure on whatever the next game was to be that game, that there are a lot of games that are good, great even, that never got a chance because the reviewers were like, yeah, it's fine, but it's no God of War, it's no horror. Like, they could never break that stigma. And I honestly got to tell you, it's a little bit unfair to some of the games that they did have that were pretty great.
Yeah.
Like Grounded and like Sea of Thieves, and like some of these games I don't think are regarded in the way that they would be if they were made by other folks. And I think that's some of, like, every Xbox fan, I think, holds on to like a little, they've got like an injustice chip on their shoulder, because they're like, it's not fair. The bar is set differently. And you're like, yeah, yeah, it is. Because you're in the hole, and this is how you got to dig out of the hole. And they just have it.
They've
right?
had a few games that had a spark that.
Yeah, but it's not the 360.
It's not the 360, but they had.
That's
a spark,
the problem.
But if it would have got like a little bit of leeway, it would have been something big. Like, what's the game that everybody was talking about? Hi-Fi Rush was one of them that people were like, "Oh, this is pretty cool."
I mean, I
Like,
get what you're saying, but it wasn't
what
like
was
amazing.
the other game that people was talking about? What was the company?
You got to be more. You got to give me something to try and.
Yeah.
You're saying what was the
Sunset
company?
Overdrive?
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
about Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
The problem with Sunset Overdrive is that's not Xbox's audience.
That was Insomniac.
That's
right?
why it didn't take
Yes.
off. Yeah, it was an Insomniac game,
Mhm.
and some people liked it, but
A lot
you're
of people
not
like that.
catering to your.
I thought you were
audience with
thinking of
that
like
one.
Quantum Break.
That's another one. That's another
Mm-hmm.
one that people liked a lot. It's just like
How
they
well
had
did it
these-
sell?
think it's so decent.
I think that one sold pretty
it's so
good.
decent. It didn't light the world on fire.
I didn't love it, but that's the one I bought an Xbox for. That's when Xbox got me. I got back on with Quantum Break.
Yeah, they've had some like small hits, but it just like
I thought Crackdown was actually, for as much people made fun of it about the cloud computing, Crackdown was awesome. Like Crackdown was a lot of fun, and of course Forza's been carrying that brand for a long time. Forza's been killing it.
And I think that's the thing. It's that Xbox One generation.
I think Gears
had those hits. And
Gears was divisive. People don't like Kate. Gears didn't. A lot of Gears fans didn't like Gears changing. I happen to be one of the people that did. I love Kate. I didn't like 5 as much, which I think is a slight outlier. It's not that I didn't like it. I think 5 is really good, but it's more. I loved 4. 4 is deep with lore. Yeah. 4's got all the soap opera if you're into Gears. 5 barely moves forward from 4. And that was my biggest problem. Is like there's really very little progress here. It's kind of like if 5 narratively 5 is somewhat of filler. And we'll never see 6, I don't think.
I feel like that's the filler is that type of game is exactly what the Xbox audience is looking for.
Filler.
And that's the problem. You give them a Sunset Overdrive and they're like, you give them a Gears of War 4, they're like, I need big meaty meat slapping meat. Like that's what they're looking for. That's the audience. But if you're not delivering those games, everything else that's a good game but doesn't move the needle, because that's not what the Xbox audience is.
And I was excited. I mean, you guys know, again, we're repeating old history here, but I was so back on board with them when they bought Ninja Theory, because it looked to me as an acknowledgement of them going, we need that game.
Yes.
We tried it with Tomb Raider. We didn't have it. We need that game, and they make that game, and I thought they did with Hellblade 2. I love Hellblade 2, and I think it is getting I do think, I've always said this, I think Hellblade 2 is being unfairly treated because of the position Xbox was in.
Hellblade
a lot of people are taking unwarranted expectations out on Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2 is a game of the generation game.
It's fantastic. And if you're into the story from the it's so good.
I will say this, and I know we joke about this. If Hellblade 1 and 2 were PlayStation 5 exclusives, it'd be looked at very differently.
If Hellblade 2 came out on PlayStation 5, people would lose their shit for it. You're right.
It would be looked at way differently than it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's where that audience lives.
Yeah, but now Hellblade 2, old game's old. I get it. But that game is fucking fantastic. Like, it's been parts of that game playing it like, is this a game?
It's a real treat.
It's crazy.
Todd Actress says Fable should have been an exclusive. You're right. If there's a game that they have right now that you could sell consoles with, it's named Fable, and they're putting it out everywhere. And it's going to sell really well, I think. Because I watched, I'm not sure if you guys did or how much you're into it, but they released 30-minute of gameplay where they're kind of going over the systems. Like, they're doing the thing, dude. Fable looks legit. I'm very excited. Fable looks real good. Like, I am very optimistic. I think they know what they're doing. It's like I can finally believe in it. At first, like up until this point, I've been like, I hope, man. You guys probably heard me say it. I've always told everybody when I talk about Fable, I go, they can't recreate what used to be. Like holding that standard's unfair. Like it's a whole different thing. And after I've seen it, I'm like, no, I think they know what they're doing. Like I'm starting to feel safe. I'm like, I think they get it. Their developers seem like they get what Fable's about. And
also kind of feels like they're gonna score the touchdown when they're down like 40 points.
Yeah.
like,
that's what Playground does, man. Yeah, that's what they do. Xbox is on shambles, everything's on fire. Here they come out with the fucking game of the year, Forza. Here comes Fable. Like that's what they do.
We're down 40 points with 5 minutes left in the game. They're coming to score a touchdown, baby.
You've heard me say it a long time. I believe it with every inch of my body. I think Playground's one of the best game developers in the world. Like they're very good at this.
PS5 version is probably going to have higher scores.
Than it's probably going to be great.
Which is going to make it even.
It's going to be so good.
Todd, don't get me started on Heavenly Sword.
It's going to run like 10 frames better.
I love that.
Like just across the board. You're right. This is really bad news.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Just really bad news. They're laying off so many people. Asha is running them like a business.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is going to work, but I was talking to Barrett in Discord. It's like, at least they're not trying to gaslight people anymore. For the last few years, Xbox has been trying to spin everything. And it's like, dude, we see it. You're not making enough money. You're not selling enough games. Like just 4 games, again, to go back to that. I was like, what do you think you're going to learn? Like, we knew what they were doing.
It's kind of funny that everything goes right back to that one conversation about.
And it's
What were the 4 games?
It was Grounded, Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, and something else. I think Hi-Fi Rush.
Yes.
Okay.
And everybody was talking about, it's just only 4 games, and it felt like, and I'm almost certain it was. We were like the only ones like,
The thing that is etched in my brain, and so I think a big reason why I've never been able to let it go is I think I listened to 6 Xbox podcasts that day, and I think all 6 of them said the same thing. They all said it was no big deal, and I mean, like, and you can take it as a quote.
That was the
like you can take it as a quote. Go back and find it. You'll hear them. They'll tell you it's no big deal.
That was the internet speak all over. It's no big deal. It's no big
and I was here like, it's a huge fucking deal.
I remember
you're gonna realize that the games actually sell when they're not in game.
I couldn't like that shocked me. I felt very much on the outs. I was like, what are you people talking about?
That is one of the episodes I vividly remember because of that. Like, it's like one of those moments that stick in time.
Yeah,
I remember the people who were even saying it was only 4 games. I won't call them out, but I remember who it was.
Yep. And so every
like, I'm gonna make more money. That's what's gonna happen. And
every announcement since then, every other one, I've always referred back to that moment because it was
just 4 games, huh?
That's what I mean. Like, it is refreshing to hear Asha tell you what the actual problem is, and she's trying to fix it. And it means that these people have to lose their jobs, not because they're the ones that did it wrong, but because the people that were making the decisions made the wrong ones, and now they have to take the fall.
And that's the thing with bad leadership.
Correct.
When you have bad leadership, they don't really usually get rid of the leaders. They get rid of the people.
Well, they did.
Well, they did eventually.
Wait. They did that too.
But they also get rid of 90% of the people who are working hard, who didn't do anything wrong.
So, I mean, I said it. Game Pass just failed. But this news is really bad if you still have Game Pass. Your Game Pass just got worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when they realized they couldn't make more off of Game Pass, and you all started canceling because they raised the price, rightfully so. They were like, all right, then we'll make up for it by taking the money that we can't get from you out of Game Pass. Because now they're not going to release any of these games from these 5 studios are coming. And they cut half the division, 20% of the workforce, half of Bethesda. Guess what? Those games aren't going to be coming out as fast as you want them to. So, like, they've lightened, that's the problem with Game Pass. If you can't get Game Pass in the hands of more people, it's just, I was ready to do third party. Like it's like they went through so much that it started to make sense, and now them going back feels like it makes doubly worse sense. like no, it's too late for this. The time to do this was when you were thinking of doing the 4 games. What the fuck are you doing?
It's too little, too late.
Yeah,
it's going to end up making things worse because now your games are going to take longer to come out. You've let go of all the leadership that knows how to do the stuff.
It would have cost them a lot. It would have cost them a lot to do this with a console then.
Mm-hmm.
And now trying to do it, which is what I think they're doing, now it's going to cost them 5 times more than it would have 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought Xbox would go this route because I didn't think they'd want to pay for it. I don't know if they are, but they sure as hell are operating like they're about to try and like pay their way out of this.
How about you cut the CEO's salary? Like let's start cutting some of that.
It's either that or they're lightening it enough to try and sell it off. And I don't know who could even be interested in that. I don't even think
who'd want this dying brand.
I don't even know if that's even possible, right?
I know somebody who would probably.
Who
would probably use it? Netflix or Amazon.
Well, I guess you can always bring up those names. I don't
Those
think they were
two-
going to buy this.
What would they do with it?
I don't think
Put
they're
it
going
into
to
the
buy
ground
this.
more. Amazon can't keep a game afloat to save
And
its
also,
life.
like, I mean, would Xbox actually? I don't think Microsoft's going to sell.
I don't think they are.
They need gaming.
They would probably like sell off portions of it, but not.
I could see them trying to divest of maybe like. You got to remember, Microsoft is now in charge of the giant Call of Duty machine.
Yes.
That's not something you just sell.
Yeah. You
I
keep
could
that-
see them selling everything else, like trying to keep
man.
that. I could see that.
How good is Call of Duty going to do this? I feel like it has no mind share. I don't hear anything about this year's.
And this one looks pretty good, though.
Yeah.
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 So I'm very curious to see how well that's going to do because I haven't heard.
I don't know if you remember this, Dev. That last one was bad.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
but
it's on
this one
PS
already
Plus.
looks better than the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if it matters.
I'm going to get this one, but I'm going to get it on Switch and probably
Yeah.
not day one.
Yeah. I don't know if it matters because this year's also also a GTA year.
Yeah, like
Like, so-
everything's coming
And
up.
they moved
Millhouse.
up, though.
Yeah.
They moved up like several weeks. They're like coming up before Halloween,
Well, they
I
might
think.
need to. They might need to.
And then I think I don't think Switch version's day and date. I don't
They might,
remember.
need to. They might need to come out in August.
Well,
They might need to come out early. Like,
I mean, it's different too. I generally believe Call of Duty will be fine. Call of Duty's going to do their thing. They also had layoffs. Sledgehammer had layoffs. I just all
October
around,
23rd.
all around bad news.
well, we got more.
Yeah, that's a good segue. We do have more. So this is somewhat old news now, but last Friday, Sony announced they will stop printing physical game discs in 2028. Developers were told that they'll still be able to place orders for games that exist before that stop date. Kojima says he's really sad about PlayStation killing discs, frightened for the future of game ownership.
Now you're
Halo has already doubled down in light of the news, saying you can get Halo even on PlayStation 5
No, thank you.
on a disc. And then, so news came out Friday. Internet's been in an uproar. And by internet, I basically mean Twitter. Blue Sky doesn't seem to care. That I mean, I rarely see it over there. I mean, it's there, but not nearly the same.
Oh,
You know, Twitter is on
Twitter is
fire. Like they're
amazing.
they
Every
are fucking pissed.
fucking PlayStation tweet. How's the weather? Bring us back our physical
So-
disc, you fucks.
They didn't tweet at all over the weekend. And the meme already got started. And that's what it feels like. This is a viral trend moment where
Yes.
people were doing the waiting for you memes. And then when PlayStation finally did do something, they posted a tweet about a fight stick. Boy, were they ready. That fight stick is by far and away like their most seen tweet, I think, of several months at like over 20 million hits. Because the comments and quotes are full of people getting their dunks on PlayStation. Delvin and I talked about this a lot on Nintendo Shack. We got a question about it, so I will refrain from going that far into it. I think I've moved into the acceptance phase of my grief. I don't like that they're doing this at all. I don't even care about PlayStation. I don't buy PlayStation physical games. So that's not really the point. It's not that specific. I feel like I've seen a lot of PlayStation folks being very defensive of them. My point about this actually has nothing to do with PlayStation at all.
Well,
My point about this is what it means for the market leader to be doing this on the industry. If they go, so too will like everyone else. Everyone but Nintendo.
I have
Who's
a
left?
story and a point to this.
Well, there are limited run games. I am 8-bit. Like there are middlemen that push discs too, and they doing special orders and special editions.
Oh, I don't
and-
mean by the I mean like there's only 2 other consoles. that
Yeah, I know.
Xbox
I didn't mean it
already
like that. I meant like
follows.
the industry, like the ripple effects this decision will have across so many people. You talk about GameStop. We talk about physical things in stores. We talk about limited run games, and like it's just, and just. I mean, ultimately, I'm sad to see it go because to me this feels like an end to like my generation of gaming. Like this is a clear mark. Like your experience kind of stops here, but also just really upset to see customers lose an option. Like the used game market, the secondhand market provides an avenue to gaming for people that can't afford it. It provides an avenue for developers and publishers to like keep their price somewhat in check. Like the used game market has kept prices low, And if that goes away, I'm afraid of what the ramifications of that will be. But it's clear as mud, or as clear as day, crystal clear actually, that PlayStation doesn't care. They're going to make more money because 30% of everything sold is a hell of a lot more money than on every secondhand transaction is a hell of a lot of money. And I understand it because I feel like I know they're doing this because this is the future and things are being phased out. But I think maybe an unsung reason why they're doing this is their costs are exploding. And this is one lever that they can pull before they start raising prices again and more.
So let's follow Steam's lead.
Well,
this is a way that they can try and keep their margins.
Well, I have a lot to say about this because I had a 2-hour conversation about this with my son because he is like distraught over it.
Gamefly? Gamefly is toast.
Like,
Gamefly
like,
still exists?
Yeah, it does.
Todd's single-handedly keeping them in business.
Yeah, Todd, the one of us. But it's hard for him because it's one of those touchstones of things where I was explaining to him like, Dev, you can relate to this. We watched, I said Dev particularly because Dev's closer to my age. We've watched things like Circuit City, Zayers.
I remember Circuit City.
Zayers. Oh my
goodness. See, like we watched like staples of our childhood just like go away, like Blockbuster. Things that we used to call
Ward, Toys R Us.
Yes, that we like,
everything has died.
Everything that has like that we've grown up and loved go away slowly, and it was hard for us to accept that. Like I remember going to Toys R Us and grabbing the sticker to go grab a game.
Oh man, that was so.
And then
so
having to
take
it to the counter and stuff like that. I remember like going to Blockbuster and like renting a bunch of video games, and that's something that a generation of kids will never experience. I remember being a broke as fuck college kid. Like I cannot afford this PlayStation console, but I'm going to trade in all this shit I have to hopefully be able to get this in a Madden, you know.
Yep.
And these are things that, like, I was telling myself, like,
I don't think taking those avenues away are going to make anything more affordable.
Exactly.
Like, it just raises the floor to get in so much.
And it shuts people out.
Think about this. It means, like, you'll never go to a yard sale and get a cheap console.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Just simple things like that. Like, even like
that
the
is
store.
Not a thing I ever did. So these are things
that's a thing a lot of people did, though.
That's the thing that
that's
I did.
A lot of people did that.
I was the person. I played all the consoles I played as a kid because
I got my first NES in a pawn shop.
Yeah. I would go to the flea market.
Even been inside a pawn shop.
And they would have like an Atari Jaguar for $30.
Yeah. And I got games, like if those games aren't there, you can't even get them.
Yeah.
And
I
even
mean,
like
that stuff will still exist. It just won't be the new things.
Even discoverability.
It'll still be all the old stuff.
Yeah.
Like there are things I got because I just saw it in a shelf or in a box one day. And I probably never would have saw it on an eShop. Even discoverability is hampered by this decision.
Yeah. And
do you not scroll through Steam? And
sometimes.
Do the kids, and my other thing is like the generation, the young generation who this is really going to like affect, are they doing that? Or are they just scrolling through Steam and scrolling through digital
I don't
stuff?
care. Like, to be honest, to be clear, I don't care if they're doing it or not. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Todd says gamers demand things and change their habits. These are my habits.
Yeah.
I buy all of my Switch games physically. I was in a game store 2 weeks ago. like, these are my habits. This is exactly how I'm doing this right now. And you bring up Steam. Steam's all digital. I'm getting a Steam machine. I'm super excited. This news, I think physical, and not just physical games, but what physical means, having a Blu-ray drive, having a DVD player.
Yeah.
I think those were great ways for consoles to differentiate themselves from PCs.
I still buy Blu-rays.
If PlayStation is going, we're just going to make a proprietary PC that doesn't do as much stuff as the PC does, then that does push me more into, well, I'll just get it on Steam then. At least if I get it on Steam, Dev can play it, Josh can play it, our family can play it. I can get it cheaper. Steam has other storefronts. I can buy it from Fanatical. I can get it from Cheap Ass Gamer. Like, there's a lot of more freedom in that purchase choice there. than just going, whatever, PlayStation, you name your price and I'll pay it.
It just pushes you into the thing that you were already doing.
Of course. I've already been on that train.
Yeah.
But this does it more. You're absolutely right. It does.
And then add to that, it kind of pushes me in that direction. Like, why would I keep doing this? If you're taking away stuff from me, and you're gonna make a PS6 the same price as a PC, and have to do most of the shit you have to do with a PC, then why not just get a PC? Even if it's not strong enough, it's about the same. I'll buy a Steam machine.
That's kind of what I meant.
The question then for you becomes, do you still want to play any of the PlayStation games? Like, that ends up being the question you're going to have to ask.
That's really it.
Do I want
to make a game that wants
to play God of War?
And that's the thing. This past generation has come out they've come out so far and few. It's like, do I really want to? Do I really need to wait that long where I can just get a
That's a sentiment I agree with. I don't think they're doing enough to justify a first party push like this. But they have so much market and so lack of competition from Xbox, they can weather this storm and get through with it. Like, they're not going backwards. I've said that from the get-go. Yeah. Because it's their game. They're like, fuck it. There's no other game, and this is what a weak Xbox does. Like, this is what can happen. It's like they face no resistance. If Xbox was, sorry to cut you off, Delvin. If Xbox was half as good as PlayStation right now, they could go, fuck it, we're doing discs, and a lot of people would be very excited, right? Yeah. That doesn't. I'm not saying they would. They didn't even make a disc for Hellblade, so I'm not trying to give them any kudos. Like they wouldn't. But if there was someone there really good that could, like Nintendo, I have seen, and I know it's probably performative, I've seen several posts on Reddit, people like, I'm trading my PlayStation 5 for Switch 2s, and they're buying physical discs or physical cartridges. And I do believe that while a minuscule amount of people, there are people where that matters enough that I would see them switch. Like, I think they will switch because physical means something to people.
Yeah.
The question I have is this not really spurred on by Grand Theft Auto? Grand Theft Auto decided we're not making a physical game. So how many more publishers are like, you know what? If Grand Theft Auto doesn't make a disc, maybe we don't have to make a disc and we can cut that cost.
It's just like the $80 thing. They're all going to ride each other's coattails. Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's,
like I've said,
because the publishers get 30%. If every secondhand game sale could be converted into digital, then publishers are getting their cut and Sony's getting their cut of those transactions that they're currently not getting a cut of.
Yes.
And that's the point here. That's the money they're going after. And they're big enough to do it, and nobody can stop them. There's nobody there to stop them.
I don't think it's just Sony. I think the industry, the game developers, the publishers are like, I don't want to make these discs anymore because it costs us money and we're going to get more on the back end. So it's not just a Sony thing. It's an industry being like,
correct.
I made a prediction we're going to get a digital only Switch too before it's done. Nintendo's coming too. I think they're just going to trail behind because they realize that they have a big part of their customer base. They still ship real physical game sales. It's not 90%. It's like 50%. Like they're selling cartridges. So I don't think they want to fuck with that. But they want to. They want to be digital. Of course they do.
Look at how limited the
That's why they have the game key card.
Switch. Yeah, because the Switch cartridges are limited in their storage.
They want to. They want to. Yeah, you're right. That's why I said it's inevitable. But I still don't like it, and I, for one, very happy to see the Resistance try. Yes. Like, just love seeing it. One, it's hilarious. They're killing it. They're doing a good job of it. But two, it is somewhat prideful to see it because I think a lot of this news, when it was announced over the weekend, people minimize the people like me that like physical. Oh, it's only X%. Yeah, that X% is a big group. This is a group. It's a loud minority. There's a lot of us. It's millions of people. It's not like two people. It's millions of people.
Yeah, and I am a person who's experienced what happens when they just take away your games.
Dude, it's happened to me so many times.
And it affects me like, hey, where's my fucking game I paid for? Oh, it's gone. What do you mean it's gone? It's gone.
They took The Crew. They took PT. They took Scott Pilgrim. We talked about Shaq. EA delists every one of their fucking games.
And they don't give you your money back. You just lost that money in that game.
Yeah. I don't like being in that world where you only have one option and they can take it whenever they want.
And even, we don't have it listed here, but when PlayStation was like, hey, we're taking away all these movies and stuff, I owned a lot of those movies. Like, that was like a lot of those movies were my movies that I purchased. And
on PlayStation?
I bought a lot of stuff back in the early days. PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 3 day, I was buying a lot of TV shows and movies through the PSN store.
I was too.
Because I was using it as my television. I didn't have cable.
I had a PlayStation View. So I would just buy movies and stuff and watch.
Yeah, Todd, it is millions versus billions, but just because billions, you see, not everything in life can be solved via popularity. Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good. Quite often, when a bunch of people think one thing, usually it's something bad for the rest for somebody else.
Yeah, like the Avatar movies.
Yeah, like I don't like that. That's the math we choose to like point to justify things all the time.
Yeah. It's not even. It's not for me. It's not even that. Sony just jumped on the grenade. That's really what I look at this as. They just jumped on the grenade.
It's happening.
It's like we're the biggest one to take this.
It's going to happen.
The industry itself is like.
It's just a matter of when.
Yes.
It's just a matter of when. Yep. I mean. This shouldn't come to any surprise. I think I've probably been here for a bit now, but this week definitely, and this is not meant to be performative, but I'm really, like more than ever, really starting to pine for the way things used to be.
Oh yeah.
You know, like there's just not a whole lot out on the future roadmap that I'm super excited for. You know, it's just like, what is even happening to gaming anymore? You know, it's just like, I'm, you know, and I'm not. There are a lot of people doing I'll never get a PlayStation 6, and I'm not going to do that. If they make a game I want to play, I'm probably going to try and find a way to play it. I'm just kind of in the position I don't know what that game could be.
Right. Infamous remake. That's really it.
It's really like we're running out of options here, and I'm just not all that thrilled for a lot of this stuff.
Yeah. And PlayStation doesn't make games that you really are that interested.
It's not even. It's like
ones that they do is kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was crashing out when the game keycard thing happened too, because like this changes the way I'm going to interact with this medium, and it will, I think, change. I think you're right, Dev. It already has. It already has changed the way I've been interacting with this medium for some time.
Yep. Grand Theft Auto was the first shoe to drop when it comes to the industry deciding we're really going in this direction.
And those are easy coattails to ride.
Yeah.
Because they're going to sweep them right through. Mm-hmm. And like, are people going to keep the outrage 2 years from now? Like, they'll keep it up for a week or two on Twitter, but 2 years from now, and discs will be printed after. So like, I think I've accurately found that like, this is a 10 years from now problem, not a 2 years from now problem. Mm-hmm. Discs aren't going to suddenly disappear in 2028 when the PlayStation 6 comes out.
Correct.
They'll still be around. They'll be on shelves. This is a 2035 problem, a 2038 problem. That's when you'll start to go, wait, where are all the fucking physical games? Where do they go? You know, because they will start to slowly disappear from that point forward.
My thing has always been this when it comes to not even physical media with the PlayStation 6 and everything involved in it. Everything I hear about this console to me doesn't sound great. Like, hey, we haven't been getting a lot of games for this.
It'll have the next Pisser 6.
Yeah, Pisser 6 or whatever the fuck they're gonna have.
It'll be so shiny and traced.
And they say, "Oh, this is gonna cost a lot more than what you have now." Like,
I would hope that whatever they're building, they're trying to make it cost less, and thus the reason they're building it.
Yeah, like everything I've heard, like doesn't make me interested in it. I don't know if it might just be me.
At such a place of diminishing returns that it's not even funny. Like, I don't know what you can do at a PS6 that's really going to make people want to go to the next gen. There's just not. There's nothing left. There's no more juice to squeeze out. Like,
yeah, and kind of like being like, oh, it's digital only doesn't help with that for me. Like, I'm like, all right, I'll just stick.
I think PS5. By the time 2028 gets here, I think there'll be so many games that just did not come out physically that it's gonna feel so natural. People are going to just forget that was even a thing.
Yeah, Steam went through the same thing. I remember when they really stopped the PC box copy, and people were mad for like a year, and then they got over it. And that's what PlayStation is going to do. They're not going to change course.
They're not.
No.
outside of World of Warcraft, all my PC games have always been a code in a box.
Barring like political interjection, and I think this will be challenged. Like what PlayStation's doing is setting up in a very Apple-like position, where I think at some point politically they'll be challenged.
It's funny because I can actually see him doing something with this.
Who?
I really could. If it gets enough buzz, well, making a hollow gesture, our president of the United States.
No, not him. Bernie, it was crazy. Bernie was pretty upset about the Xbox stuff. No. Bernie Sanders commenting on Xbox news. That's insane.
Don't get me wrong.
It makes so much sense from him because
it does. It does. Hits his platform
right up his alley.
But still, a politician like on C-SPAN talking about Xbox kind of.
You gotta think about it. The president of the United States is an egomaniac.
No,
he will say something. I know he doesn't care about money. This shit. He doesn't care about the World Cup. He just does shit and just get attention on himself.
Fair point. I'd be surprised.
Anything that'll get him a look to make it seem like
anything to take away from the Epstein files. Right?
Yes, he will say something just to, like.
I think it would be Europe. I think Europe.
Oh, Europe definitely will
probably if this goes the way it does, and you're on and I think what the issue will be is that there'll be people with physical distance that can't play new games. And I wonder if the EU would take action, or it'll be the lack of storefront, the lack of store competition. That's that's the epic Apple suit, right? They made Apple change the lightning cable.
Yep.
Yeah, but I feel like that doesn't hold enough weight because of the fact that you can still buy the game and play it on the system that it was made for, and you can still go to the storefront. It's not just the physical thing;
it's the digital. Like when they go full digital, they will own the only store that 90% of the market can buy.
Not if they're still selling the stuff a code in a box. Like if you can still go to the store and buy the code in the box. I think it's going to be
that's what. So you may be right, Dev. This may never happen, but that's the Apple issue. Like that was the Epic versus Apple, is that they were saying you could have no other storefront than the Apple Store, and they were ruled against. I think if PlayStation does this, they are going to run into that. That's the thing that Steam doesn't have. Like Steam is also being sued for that now. Epic is actually a part of it. The people are suing Steam because nobody will use any of the other storefronts that are available.
Yeah,
there's 20 storefronts on PC you could buy games from, but nobody uses them because they just use Steam.
That's not Steam's fault,
right? And I think that's why I'm not worried about it in Steam's favor. I think, and it's not just a PlayStation. I think any console that does this is probably subject to that sort of scrutiny. I think they'll have to come up with some sort of competitive alternative marketplace, like some sort of key code reseller that can be some sort of competition.
I feel like that's not going to be a problem. Like you can go and buy a code in the box from anywhere you want. It's not really a monopoly. You don't have to buy it from us. Go here and buy this.
But if they control the pricing, then it is. That's what the antitrust means. If they're so big they control the price, that's what that is.
I feel like the same way retailers discount games whenever they feel like it now.
That's the problem. Can they if it's digital? They haven't. They don't. Like PlayStation doesn't sell digital games at GameStop now.
They don't now, yeah, because it's not a code in the box. I think once you get to the code in the box portion, it's like, here you go. You've already paid us. Now you can do whatever you want with it.
I think they're going to at least be challenged. I do at some point. And honestly,
I think they will too. I just don't.
And when I talk to people, I was talking to a couple of people at work about it. That's crazy. This news reached people at work. I walked into work yesterday. My IT guy's the first thing he hit me with at 7:30 in the morning. Did you see what PlayStation did? Until a week ago, he didn't even know what a Steam Deck was. That's how far-reaching
he ain't no real IT
this news.
No,
he isn't. He's just not that into gaming. He just has an Xbox. He's like, I play Call of Duty on the Xbox. He's just not that into gaming. Yeah.
Like I said, Todd, they're not they're getting the pass because they're the biggest game out there. And
GTA is going to.
Sony jumped on the grenade. Mm-hmm. And this is just going to continue going forward.
Yeah, the publishers are rooting for Sony. But they're not out here on their own.
Yeah, I'm surprised GTA is coming. Not GTA, but I'm surprised Call of Duty is coming on a disc because we all know there's nothing on that disc.
True.
I'm surprised they didn't be like code in the box.
The point I was going to say, my IT guy, the point that I was giving him is I think they'll probably be challenged and they'll probably settle because that's probably the easiest way out of this. That's probably what they're thinking. They're like, yeah. Somebody will come up. We'll give them 6 cents, $6 each, and we'll move on. That's probably cheaper than them trying to support your discs or anything beyond that. It would be nice. I think what they should do is what Xbox has been rumored to do. They should provide a disc to digital path forward for customers because they sold them the discs. That would be the nice thing to do at least. But we'll see if PlayStation. I don't think PlayStation is going to do that. I think they're just gonna keep it moving. They're going to do what they do.
Yep.
So, yay, video games. Everything's great.
Terrible, terrible place.
It really feels like more than ever, like, I mean, not that they ever cared about us as customers, but like they're really sticking it to people.
I've been saying that.
Like it's
that.
like
I've always
the first
said,
price
"They don't care
hike was
about us."
one thing, but we're like fucking 6 price hikes down the road, and GTA's $100 They're like, you never order a disc again. Like they're really sticking to people.
Yeah,
I wouldn't fault anyone for going, never mind.
Yeah. They don't care about the art of games. They're in it. They're companies in it to make money. How can we make
companies,
more
not
money?
even video game companies in particular, just companies in general have shown their ass to consumers. They're like, well, you don't like the price? Who cares? You're going to buy it anyway. And it's not, like I said, it's not just video game companies. It's companies in general as of lately.
It's capitalism.
Just straight up they used to be like, hey, customer service, customer right. They're like, fuck y'all. Y'all pay this or don't get it.
Right.
Because they know they can't.
And we're also dealing with it's not an excuse for what's happening, but it is a factor. A lot of these people buying these consoles are buying games or playing games they didn't even buy. They're playing one game they don't even buy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a factor too.
1000%.
So, Meta, Facebook has launched a new app called Pocket that allows users to generate interactive apps and games using AI prompts.
The fuck does that mean?
Xbox also mentioned that they're going to relook to do things with Minecraft that sounded rather Robloxy. I think big live service user-generated content platforms are going to be a big trend as we head towards the 2030s.
Let's wrap this shit up, my nigga.
What?
NCAA football, EA College Football has added microtransactions to the single-player modes.
What?
Dynasty and Road to Glory, if you would like to upgrade your player, you'll either have to complete 150 seasons or you can pay them $100. And it's broken into smaller parts, but that's how much it would cost to hit the max level. $100.
50 seasons or $100. Guess what I won't be playing.
Why isn't it like, let me ask you this. Why, like, this wouldn't be so bad if the transaction was like $10. Why would upgrading your coach or your player cost $100? Why is that the cost to skip ahead? $100? That's more than the whole damn game cost. In what math does that math?
Probably because that's where they found that people are willing to spend to do the upgrades and get through stuff.
God, 100 is insane. If they were like, yeah, it's $9.99, I'd be like, all right, like I'm not gonna buy it, but like that's not hurting nobody. $100 is egregious for a fake digital stats.
Yeah.
Pay us $4.99 to unlock Spider-Man's web sling. Wait. Would you like to complete the Fire Temple? Please process payment. like what
I
the
think
fuck?
because of the fact that it is there are more people playing this game multiplayer than there are playing it single player. There's a audience that is just spending money, and that's probably where they got to. This is where people will probably spend.
They have not announced this. They haven't responded officially. Sounds like there's a blog post coming tomorrow. They did send out a presser to like certain influencers, and those influencers are pissed because the presser was kind of like, oh, well. The presser was like, we've heard it. And that was it. Like they basically just said, we heard it. They didn't say anything about it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do a damn thing. Big bummer. I hate to see it. Single player modes, Dev.
How bad do you need to upgrade your coach? Like, isn't that the whole fun of playing the game?
Single player modes.
The process. I'm not shocked by this. when it comes to the sports games, I'm surprised this wasn't already a thing. I was like, they don't already have that in there. That's not something we've done the last couple of games.
The only rumor I have is a non-rumor. Lots of reports. You probably saw it. Steam Machine, which I still haven't got one. Gabe, what the fuck? Gaben, please. We're like day 13, Dev. No Steam Deck email. Steam Machine email. But you may have saw a recent report of their red line of death.
I saw plenty of that.
Plaguing the Steam Machine. It was one person, and a hard system reset fixed the problem. Nobody printed that article or that follow-up, but they all printed the Steam Machines have problems. Red Ring of Death 2.
Oh, I read all about it. It's memory training. Like, it's just restart your system.
That's so dumb. Yeah. It's so dumb. I think there was the amount of articles written about the red line of death versus what the actual issue was had to be 1,000 to 1, I think.
This is why I don't bother with the internet, because it's, we can take this headline and run with it without
That's
doing
a good
research,
point,
knowing that nobody's going to actually read anything but the headline.
There's people out there that were like probably not going to buy a Steam Machine, but if they were ever interested, probably decided not to because Eurogamer was like, red line of death.
If they didn't get in line, they aren't able to buy one.
That's true.
Even if you got
I am in line. We're not allowed to get one. Tony Baker's already made 10 sets of faceplates. Josh got an email. I still have no email. I've got Black Flag and nothing to play it on. I could play it on Haley Pass, but I'm not going to. I thought that'd be a fun Steam Machine game.
Wonder how well it's going to look on the Steam Machine.
That's kind of why I would like to try it. I'm interested. I will tell you. Here's what I'll tell you, because you know me. I'm combing through all the Reddits and getting all the news. Mm-hmm. The Steam Machine is more capable than I previously thought it was, and then generally people think of it.
That's good.
I've seen tons of 1440p upscaled. Looks fantastic. That's what most consoles are doing anyway, and that thing can do 1440 upscaled at 60 on like most games, like a lot of games. Maybe not Alan Wake 2, but like 100 other AAA games. Like there's so many games it can be done on that I'm surprised that like it does feel like a lot of people are focusing on just like the heavy, can it run Crysis, can it run Cyberpunk kind of tests.
Well, that's what the PC crowd is all about.
Of course.
Let me see the new shiny, but the games you play, you'll be fine.
There's a lot, like even like Forza's great on it, like even big game, God of War, Ragnarok's like Spider-Man, like these all run really well on it. So, like better than I thought. I honestly thought I might be playing a lot of things at 1080p. I don't think so. It's pretty great. And FSR4 seems to be doing a lot for it. So that's the news.
Cool. Question time. TPR, we didn't get your question. We don't know. You're banned.
Banned.
Just cuz. Banned.
Damn.
Yeah. Quagmire says, did Xbox change the conversation?
You just wrote the joke down.
They created a whole new conversation. They didn't just change it. They like completely bypassed it and created something else.
They fired the conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, they sure did.
I think that's what they did.
Yeah.
Like I said, Xbox has traded off multiple players into other teams' cap space with draft picks and cash considerations.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation has brought in a new analytics department.
They traded the conversation because the conversation sounded too smart.
You're making too much sense. You gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
They Jaylen Browned him, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know Jaylen Brown. Like you guys wisened me up some this week. I didn't know he got down like that.
Yeah,
I never followed. I never really followed him. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a genius. Mm-hmm. I heard what is they talk about him. He was like, yeah, he's smarter than all of us.
That can't be why they actually. Is that why they traded him? That can't be why.
Look, man, smart black people they feel threatened, so that's definitely part of it.
Yeah, I heard Windhorse say that. Windhorse was saying that, like the analytics leading teams don't think he's worth like half what his contract. Like they think he's really overpaid. I don't know what his contract is. What's
crazy to me is that like this man was the MVP of the finals, the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals, and he's consistently gotten better every single year.
Yep.
He won you the championship. not Tatum. Like, he's doing the thing, but somehow he's the scapegoat. Also, not a problem off the court, not a problem on the court. Never asked for a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but somehow he's the scapegoat. It's just weird. It doesn't make any sense.
He can read, Dev. He can read.
Yeah, clearly. He can do more than just play basketball. And they're like,
he can read his contract and know that he might be getting screwed over. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, that's just what Windhurst was telling me.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I hear that, the Cavs are very analytical.
Yeah.
That might be why they weren't interested in the trade.
I heard Draymond talking very highly about him. Like, yeah,
there were lots of before he got traded. There were a lot of rumors, like the 3 days ahead of time, that they were talking a Jaylen Brown, Evan Mobley swap. I think that was flying around a lot of tables. It seemed like, according to the rumor folks, I follow a lot of NBA like news beat reporters, especially when the Cavs are kind of in the mix for things. I have a pretty good track record. Sounded like Boston was shopping him to like fucking a dozen teams.
Yeah, they were trying to get
like
rid of him forever.
They were paramount on trading Jaylen Brown.
They were trying to get rid of him before the season ended.
Like, they were trying to trade him harder than the Knicks tried to get rid of Sprewell. They were trying to get rid of him harder than like the Pacers trying to get rid of Arteta. Like, this, like he like punched the owner or something. Like, they were like, he's got to go today. I don't understand how, like, why. That made no sense.
Yeah. I wish the Heat would have got him. He'd have been a good fit.
I can't wait to see him play against the Celtics and just completely.
Yeah, that's going to be must-see TV, isn't it?
Fire.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to tune in to watch the. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Ugh. Haley wants to know how long until Xbox drops day one releases of Xbox Studio games from Game Pass. They've already done it. Call of Duty ain't coming to Game Pass. They've done it. It's already happening.
Let's see, means the other ones. And that wouldn't be a Game Studios game. Yeah, I mean, you do wonder what all this might mean for Game Pass.
Yeah. Ain't looking good.
I mean, I could see them pulling. I mean, I don't know if they can pull day one games. Essentially, you had people buy up and sign up on an agreement. I don't think you can take that away without offering something in return.
They offered a lower price.
Yeah.
Maybe. I could see that. I could see them retooling Game Pass into a PlayStation Plus like thing that's cheaper, and them just converting everybody. And if you already had it, like maybe they extend your time or double out your time or something. Yeah. I could see that.
Garbage.
I heard Ryan McCaffrey a long time ago. I saw him talking about, he's always like floated the idea of like, instead of every game being day one, that like if you're a Game Pass member, you get like X amount of vouchers, like you get like a voucher every 90 or 120 days, and you can pick a game to like add. I don't know. Like, that sounds real messy.
That's
the Nintendo system that they got rid of.
Yeah, kind of.
They've screwed themselves. Look, Game Pass didn't work. It's time to no longer let people sign up for Game Pass and let people's contracts just run out.
I mean, if you gotta,
they run out.
If you're trying to make a box to sell games, you got to get people to buy the games to make it work.
Yep.
It's hard to do that if you're also offering this.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the best deal in gaming until it killed the Xbox.
It was a cool run for a while.
It's a good run.
It was real fun there for a minute, man. It felt real fun. Like, we're getting all these
like you were
games.
stealing.
It did.
Yeah.
Like the family plan. You're like, holy shit, why doesn't everyone do this?
Yeah.
You gotta have it.
Apparently you were stealing.
I mean, it was we were stealing. It was so good. It was like,
from every dollar.
Honestly, like, it was reason enough to buy a console. Like, you should just have a console for this service. Like, you know, now it couldn't be thought of any different.
There's 60 million people playing this, but only 30 million Game Pass subscriptions.
Fuck me, guys. It's been 10 years. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah.
Xbox then became a console maker, stopped being console maker, decided to be a console maker again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I realize, I think maybe I apply too much, I don't know, attachment to these sorts of things that most people don't. But I keep coming back to the idea that even if they do all the things that the Xbox fans say they want, that we think, like, if you want to sell consoles, you have to do, if they do all of those things and have games come out, I'm still in the places like, I just wouldn't trust it.
No.
Like, that's kind of the hurdle that I think will be really hard for me to ever get over. I think we already saw it, right? Asha did one exclusive game. So many people were like, "We're back," and I'm like, "Boy, you guys just have real short for attention span, just ready to forgive, right?" I'm not. I hold grudges. I'm like, I can't get back in bed with that. I don't even know what that's like that crazy ass girlfriend. She might stab you.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that were like, "We're back," were the ones that never left in the first place.
Probably.
So that's also fake.
Probably. But yeah, it's like, I don't know what that bar to entry would be for me, but at the moment, it's just really high. Like, it's like, you'd have to do so much for me to even, it's like even the idea to consider it is so far gone. You'd have to do so much for me to even be in a place where I even considered it, right? To me, that's how much they've damaged their brand. And I'm like, how do you fix that?
You don't.
You can't overnight. That's for damn sure. Like, I need to see them have a whole good console generation before I consider jumping back in. Like, just one good whole generation that's good, then I'll reconsider.
Good luck.
Can you give me one good generation?
Let me ask the question. Have they ever really had one good generation?
Yeah.
360.
For sure.
Well, I was going to say 360.
I thought the Xbox was pretty good, too.
But half of 360 was also breaking, too.
Didn't matter. They still had a really...
They repaired them all.
They were it.
Yeah. The Xbox...
And they also fixed them.
The 360 was the hotness. I loved my 360. That's why 360
was great.
That's why I held on as long as I have.
They had the great games.
They had the games. That's been the point I've been making the whole time.
Above anything else, they had games that era.
Sean clipped it. Just make good video games. Like, they just, it's like they're agnostic to it. They just won't. And when they try to, Starfield sucks. Yeah, I said it. Like, it's not as good as it needed to be.
The problem is games just started getting more and more complicated. They got too complicated and cost too much and took too long to make. Like, that's the problem.
But even then, PlayStation's still making ones that make people fucking perk up for.
And they take forever, which is why Delvin's like, do I even need a PlayStation 6?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But at least they're bringing them.
Games.
Yeah, but Xbox hasn't had one.
Yeah, they completely...
That's the problem. Like, if they don't need 10, they could have used 3.
Donnie, Switch 2 has had like several.
I know!
This year.
Switch 2's had 6 already!
This year.
Like,
games aren't complicated to make and don't take forever.
I think Sea of Thieves counts. I think Forza, Horizon, call it 4 and 5 or 5. I think those count. They've had a couple, but those aren't particularly console movers. And then you put those games on the other console. Indiana Jones might count, maybe.
Yes.
Like a couple games of consequence.
Yeah.
They don't have them. Where's Halo 3?
Capcom has had
Where's Fable? Where's the line? You're right. Capcom has had more.
And that's insane.
That's the problem. That's always been the problem. That's always been the problem. People buy consoles if you make a game that makes people buy consoles. That's how this market works.
When you also make them all free on Game Pass, it also kind of takes away the allure of it.
And when you put them day and date on PC.
Yep.
We don't give enough respect to them going, we're putting all of our stuff on PC.
Yeah.
They're not giving enough respect for what that does. Like, if they were trying to fight PlayStation with both hands, putting all of your shit day one on PC, put one hand behind your back.
Yep.
You're losing so much of the addressable market because you're already addressing them.
Yep.
PlayStation dabbled with that, and what did they do?
They said,
they're like, we're not going to fuck with this anymore. Because they saw the writing on the wall. People like me, like, I don't need this.
Yep.
Deuces. Yeah. But I do feel like Xbox should, but I don't think they can because Microsoft makes Windows and they need that.
They need to pick a lane.
I was kind of on board for what they were about to do.
Like, just pick a lane. Just
like, I was kind of here for third-party PC Xbox. I was kind of like, yeah, they could be a better EA.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being the biggest publisher of games? Like, what's wrong with that? That feels like a great place to be. We make all the best games.
And that's the thing.
Everywhere.
If Halo Infinite was awesome, this wouldn't have been a problem. If Titanfall had the thing, and if Titanfall was Destiny, it'd be great. It's like they've had multiple chances, and Xbox is the Browns. Whatever it is, the opportunity, they screwed up.
Yeah. Oh, No Man's Sky was way better than Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
Not at launch. It took a while to get there.
Might even be a launch.
Yeah, they've just had too many self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah.
They need to get back.
We answered Ribo's question. It was how much damage has Xbox done to their brand in our eyes?
A ton. So much.
I feel like
So
we answered
much.
that question.
Almost irreparable.
So much.
Yeah. And he says, will we ever see another Doom Quake of the same quality as 2016 ever again?
No,
I don't think so.
everybody.
No. Those people don't work there anymore.
They fired the person who made Hot Doom guy.
Dude, the part that hurts, let me read this to you. This comes from GamesBeat today. The cuts came as idsoft's team was toying with different game ideas for their next game, including a Chicago, Louisiana gangster-style John Wick game called Fury, a new game in the Perfect Dark franchise, and a multiplayer co-op version of Doom.
We could have had like 4 Hot Doom Slayers.
When Perfect Dark got canceled
on their new console.
Yeah,
Me and Sean,
we could have all been Hot Doom Slayers together.
Yeah.
Just Doom slaying everybody.
When Perfect Dark got canceled, me and Sean were talking about it on Sweet Hanks, and I was like, they have so much of this. Like, why isn't id like doing like a boomer shooter of Perfect Dark? Like just a little in between game, like the Starship Trooper is like
a Star Fox.
Why aren't we just fucking like? Why aren't they just cranking out like one of those every 2 years? Just get a small team together, get your Quake on, get your Doom on, do Wolfenstein, literally in old like, demake it. Yeah. Not like Wolfenstein 3, you're still going to do that, but do Wolfenstein 3D. Do Wolfenstein Boomer Shooter. Like, it's there for the taking. You haven't made a Perfect Dark game at all, like, since the 360. Why don't we just, I always kind of call it like, why don't we just get a point on the board? How about we just get on base?
Yeah.
Can we just get on base a little bit instead of swinging for the fences on every goddamn pitch? That's what Xbox is doing. They just close their eyes and swing so hard. It's like, I don't know, man. How about a couple leadoffs? Get some guys on base a bit. Ugh. That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
A gun fu game from id. Dude.
That'd have been so good.
That hurts.
It would have run so well.
It would have run so well. Been so fast and fluid. Now we're gonna get that bad John Wick fu game we saw.
I forgot all about that thing.
We were like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Captain Awesome says, what has been your favorite moment of the FIFA World Cup?
US losing.
Yeah, so we can stop pretending like we
US
care.
losing and JV crashing out and Dev mocking him for it. That has been my
God, I like. I'm a big fan of that.
That has been my favorite moment.
I pissed him off to the point where he was like, "Fuck it, you win. You can have it."
I like that. I like that.
It was delightful. Nobody give a fuck about this TV.
Mathman nailed it. Nintendo loads the bases and then sends out Ocarina. Yup. Yup. That's why they sold 26 million Switch 2s. Because they're doing the thing.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Imagine putting out good games.
Yeah.
My favorite World Cup moment is Hero Chicken Nugget Cookie from Team Japan.
I don't even know what the hell that means.
He's the viral fan. He kind of went viral. He was like on the news. They're like, are you? He's like, oh, yes, I'm so excited. And nobody knows his name, but it sounded like Hero Chicken Nugget Cookie. So like that became the TikTok trend, the Twitter trend, the Reddit trend. Everyone started calling him by that. I haven't watched any of these games.
Old.
I was rooting for Japan because their fans are great and because he was hilarious. And I told you Japan was going to beat Brazil, and they were up at halftime, and somebody made a call, and they immediately lost like 30 seconds after halftime. And I've been using that to be, my hater self and when I'm at work, because I got all kinds of people that are pretending to be soccer fans, and I've been giving them the what's for the whole time. I'm like, I'm not buying it. None of y'all were soccer fans. Y'all just excited because they're here. Like, you're all fake. He's a big fat phony, Delvin. He's a big fat phony. And I told him that everything was rigged after Japan lost. And then I guess the other day was Argentina and somebody, and they were getting their ass kicked. And I was like, it's rigged.
Down 0-2.
And I said, it's rigged. They're not going to let it happen. And then some shit started happening when the other team came back. I was basking. I was like, I fucking told y'all. So I'm driving people nuts at work.
Yeah,
You missed it.
In a single thing.
I told you about the guy that's rooting for America so hard that we know who he votes for. You know, he wasn't there when America left. He got deployed. I think he didn't want to face the music because I was going to give him hell the next day. Like, I was ready for him. I was ready for him.
Wow.
He was so mad.
The only thing that I've seen that I like, there's some player who apparently looks like Majin Buu.
Oh, wow.
You guys seen that?
No,
I have not.
I don't really know what's going on.
It's some white player, and it's just like a face that he made, and then they just put like the swole version of Majin Buu next to it, and he looks just like it. And when he found out about that, he was like, "Yeah, I don't disagree." And people have just started drawing him
Leaning
as
into it.
Majin Buu and
Nice.
stuff. Yeah,
That's good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I've not really cared for the soccer games are boring. I'm done with the event. Like, I'm ready for it can go on now.
My favorite thing about the World Cup, the women. That's it.
I ain't even seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them. Yeah, goddamn gorgeous. Like where are these gorgeous women coming? Well, why do they like the sport so much? I don't know, but hey.
Because the
I
players
appreciate
are rich.
Well, they're a different type of rich.
Yeah, they're very rich. They'll put
different type
LeBron
of
in them to shame. They're very,
Yeah.
very rich.
They are a different type of rich.
Yeah. Soccer is apparently very lucrative. Boring as hell, but lucrative.
Yes.
Oh, he's like a Brock Lesnar of fucking soccer players.
Also,
Yeah.
also, FIFA. I don't know if people know this. FIFA very corrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Very, like historically corrupt.
That's why I was making the rig jokes,
Yeah,
and it just
yeah.
starting to work in my favor.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
people
like,
don't-
see?
people don't I know a lot of people who don't realize that, but FIFA's very corrupt.
It's fucking
Mhm.
Ivan Drago over here.
You think the
Yeah.
NBA is corrupt? No.
Did I watch Dolph Lundgren work out once in Atlanta? It was it's like shortly after the Olympics, like 98 or something.
Oh yeah.
He was perhaps the most like impressive person I've seen in person. Like, was
He's a
fucking
big dude.
huge and was yoked. I was like, good God. I'll never forget. I was like, I don't know, like 10
You are
or
a god
12.
among men.
I was like, Jesus, this man's terrifying looking.
What era of that is? 98. Dolph
Like,
Lundgren.
he's legit, I don't know, but he felt every bit of like 6'7". Like, I've been next to The Undertaker, and I feel like he'd put him to shame. I've never been in the room with Brock Lesnar, but I feel like Brock probably has that same
I have.
effect. Yeah, Brock is a fucking
Brock's a
beast.
big dude.
Yeah, I can see that. But Dolph's like
That
fucking
must have been the
huge,
Ivan Drago
man.
era for sure.
It was he was sick, dude. I was like, it was insane. He was doing power cleans through a window, and my dad pointed him out, and I was like, wow. I didn't know folks were that big.
Oh, Universal Soldier era Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, that's the big dude. That's
Dude.
the big
Yeah.
dude.
It was insane. I've told that story a bunch. I'm like, yeah, I watched Ivan Drago work out once. I was like, God.
That's back when that's back when them stories was pure. Best steroid,
Pure roids.
just that good stuff.
Not mixed and cut. No, this is
Yeah.
from the source.
The source.
Oh, he was in the new Masters of the Universe?
Yeah, he has a cameo in it. It's a pretty good cameo.
I never watched that. I know I've heard about that, but I never watched that. What's the Expendables thing? I never watched any of those. Have you guys?
Oh yeah, I love the Expendables movies.
You love them. They're worthwhile?
the first
It's
two.
trash. So of course
The moment I saw it, I was like, "There's no way that's good." Like I
It's-
definitely judge that book
it's-
by its cover.
It's dumb fun. The first two. After the first two, they get awful. The last one is goddamn unwatchable. It's
Wow.
really bad.
Wow, I could see
Yeah.
it.
But the first two are fun. The first two are really
Delvin's
fun.
kind of shenanigans.
Like
Yeah,
I've been around a lot of wrestlers, and some of them are really big. Like Khali was the guy. Like Khali was huge, but not like roided Dolph Lundgren. Like it was a different kind of huge.
Yeah.
Like Dolph would have kicked Khali's ass.
Yeah.
It's like without a doubt in my mind. Like I've been around a bunch of wrestlers. Yeah, Dolph hit different. Like he's a different kind of big.
I used to know a guy. I used to call him House.
House.
Because he it's like he took all
a hell of
the
a nickname.
steroids. He was a big black dude. He was a bodybuilder, and he looked like he was like the size of a small house, like a shed. Like he had to when he walked indoors, he had to turn sideways and stuff like. I'm like, bro, you need to relax with the steroids. And he laughed like I'm not going to say, fam, stop lying.
It's another vote from Snurts. Maybe I have to watch that one day.
It's fun. It's a dumb fun movie. It's a dumb fun in the vein of 80s action movies type thing.
Yeah, my mom loved them. She had several of them. I've never seen it.
The first two are good.
Are you kind of like me? I remember when I saw the trailer, or like maybe the cover art, and I was like, that can't be good. All those guys in the same movie, that can't be good.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not interested.
Right? It's just like, no,
I
don't know if I want to do that.
There's a really good Dolph Lundgren and Jet Li fight in the first one.
All
and
right.
the second one has a really good Stallone and Van Damme fight.
Yeah.
Hard pass. You unsold me.
Yeah, it's like that's not helping.
Well,
Yeah, you ruined it.
It's hokey because like Van Damme in the second movie, he's the bad guy. His name is Villain.
Villain?
Villain.
Now I need to watch it.
Oh,
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you go and do something like this, Delvin, and totally redeem yourself. I'm back in. His name is Villain? That's fucking amazing. Why didn't they put that on the box?
Yeah. Look,
I would have watched it from the jump if I knew that piece of information.
Yeah.
Dumb Van Damme, you've got me. I'll watch that.
Yeah, that's some Street Fighter bullshit right there.
It kind of
He is funny.
It kind of is. He's kind of like a Street Fighter villain in that movie. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Villain. Jesus.
Villain. Crazy.
John 32 wants to know what are the best and worst trades of the NBA in the last 2 weeks. And he also says, who's in the NBA Finals next year? Pick your East and West contender.
Oh, God.
Not the Raptors, John 32. Not the Raptors.
Yeah.
They got Kawhi and Scotty could be pretty sick.
Mm.
No?
It's not the point. It's not the point.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
It's just not the Raptors. Period.
It's not going to be the Bucks.
No.
Getting rid of Giannis and Bobby Portis for Tyler Hero is not a good idea. That's one
of the worst trades.
That's a terrible trade.
Ugh.
I also happen to think the Blazers trading for Ja, that can't be good.
Oh yeah.
They got like 8 guards. They said they're going to play them all at the same time and shit. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Paul George is by a mile the best trade. At least for the 76ers. The worst trade for Boston's fans, but they got fleeced.
They sure did.
They just gave Jaylen Brown away. They could have put him on the Shanghai Sharks for all we know. Like they were like, anybody take him, please.
Yeah.
The Philly got him for not. Daryl Morey's killing himself. He got fired right before the opportunity of a lifetime fell. He's got to be killing it. He's got to be just furious. That was the first thought I had when I saw the trade. I was like, dude, Daryl Morey, I need the podcast. Because I bet he's just fucking I bet he is livid.
I don't think they did math, man.
That's all I can really say. I haven't really been keeping up with it as much.
Yeah. I still don't know how Giannis and fucking Bam exist.
And Bobby Portis play together?
This could be a really interesting lineup.
I got a friend of mine. Let me ask you this, Delvin. Not a friend of mine. I got a coworker. I've got 2 coworkers that work with me. They're both from Miami. They're Miami Heat fans. And his dad is not what I would call an educated basketball fan. Shanavian is. But they're both big basketball fans.
Okay.
We had multiple arguments over the weekend. They both think that LeBron, Bam, and Giannis work. In my head, there's no way that works.
How? Who's shooting?
That doesn't work on the NBA. You cannot have all of them on the same team.
I will tell you why they think it works. Because they also thought Wade, LeBron, and Bosh worked.
Yeah, but those are complementary pieces.
It did work, and they all were willing to sacrifice.
But they play different positions.
But this is the thing. Yeah. They think 3 stars together, they'll sacrifice. That's not how it's going to work with this team.
You're going to have LeBron James, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Bam Adebayo.
I don't think it works.
Absolutely not.
I don't think it works the same. I think I think LeBron coming back to Miami or Cleveland is a good story.
Yeah.
But I don't think it equates to winning.
I've told you both. I haven't been moved from this. I've thought all year LeBron was coming back to Cleveland. I still do.
Yeah.
And I was telling them that, and they were giving me all the reasons why they were like, "No, he's coming to Miami." And in my head, I'm like, I don't think Miami's really in consideration. I think the story's good. I wouldn't mind him going there. I just don't think the basketball situation is anything remotely appealing to LeBron James. He's smarter than that.
Yeah.
He would never do that, I don't think. Nope. Not without multiple trades agreed upon before he signs.
Yeah, half that team gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some shooters.
Real shooters. Like it can't be Wiggins, and they re-signed him. Wiggins got real money.
Yeah.
I think Bam and LeBron works together. I think Bam and Giannis.
I do too. I think
Bam and Giannis, or LeBron and Giannis don't work together.
Not at all.
It's too much in the paint. You're too clogged. LeBron needs space.
Yep.
That's the thing. That especially as he's older, he needs more space now.
Yeah,
like LeBron plays.
Bam completely turning into a Chris Bosh archetype next to Bron.
Yeah, yeah, but Giannis can't. Giannis
no,
he can't. He's not capable of it.
I don't think LeBron's gonna be playing all them games either.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't
like it. Don't work.
Not as well as it works in other places.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cleveland is a seamless fit.
Yeah.
He literally slides right into the lineup they have.
And also it's a feel good story.
It is. If he's going to make the documentary and stuff,
I feel like Miami or Cleveland feel like feel good stories.
The moment LeBron made amends that he was not going to have a max contract, like it shot he's coming back way almost. I'm like almost at 100%. Like before, I was pretty high. I was like, I think it's probably like an 85% chance he's coming back. Now I'm like 99% chance. Like I don't see it really anywhere else. I don't even think Philly. I know they're trying to get in.
I don't think Philly.
I feel like that's clunky. That doesn't work.
I think either Cleveland or Miami.
Yeah, I would probably agree.
Those are my two picks. I think he would probably choose.
Apparently, he's hanging out with Draymond this weekend to talk about going to Golden State.
I don't think that's as good a basketball situation. He could do it. I could see it. They're friends. They play in the Olympics together. But that's all that is a feel good story. That's not real. That's not real basketball.
Not even a feel good story. That's a ring chaser story.
I don't even think it's a ring chaser story because I don't think they're close to chasing anything.
Oh, I don't think so either. But I feel like that team is to be like the Houston Rockets when they picked up Barkley and Pippen and
that team is fighting to make the 5th seed. Like that
is the basketball equivalent of the Expendables. That's what that is.
1,000%.
Yes, like nobody's like people don't think that's gonna be good.
It'll be a fun documentary though.
Yeah,
I'm not against it.
I want him to just go to the Cavs. Just please, just get the fuck out of here. Go and be done.
Nobody
for you to ride off into the sunset.
If he's doing the rumored documentary, there's no team that's going to give him full carte blanche over the team like the Cavs will.
Correct.
And I think maybe more importantly, there's no stadium in the country that's going to embrace him like the Cavs will. Nope. Like if you want the documentary, you want the moments, and you want that pageantry,
Cleveland.
It's got to be Cleveland.
Cleveland, Miami's a close second.
The Warriors in November 29th on a Tuesday night, it's going to be dull.
Yeah.
It's going to be once the pomp is gone, it's going to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Where they won't. The Cavs will bring it all year, whether they're good or bad. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Like I think most of Cleveland's just here for him to be back. They don't even care if they win. Like they're there just to celebrate that he's there, and then win or lose. So that's honestly the other part of it. He can lose in Cleveland and still win.
Yep.
Still win. Come out a winner.
Let's get this man his retirement tour. Let's get him the rocking chair.
The rah-rahs. They could trade for Bronny.
Please.
Cleveland,
please.
I think nobody's cheered for Bronny harder than Cleveland. Like they'll embrace him too. They can have like a good old rah-rah story. Donovan and them can try to put up some points, see what they can do.
Yeah, please. Please go.
I was shocked that Donnie re-signed. 4-year deal. Staying in Cleveland. Extended. Getting paid too.
Nobody else is giving him that money, so I ain't mad.
No, I think other people would have given the money, but I'm surprised he extended because if he waited till next year, he would have hit that, I think that 10-year mark or whatever, and would have got the boost. I think he got like $80 or $100 million if he had waited one season. I was shocked to see him extend.
I mean, maybe it was him doing that, just so we can go ahead and pave the way for LeBron to get here, because we also know that Harden did something similar. Like
he opted out, and we haven't heard. And there have been a lot of rumors that he may get a 3-year deal as they smooth his money out to make room. And it feels like that. It feels like Cleveland feels like they either know or they think they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mathman wants to know, have you played games that have made you laugh out loud and on a consistent basis? He's experiencing that right now with Dispatch.
Dispatch is a good one. Tales from the Borderlands.
When they say laugh out loud, they mean like writing wise, not like doing funny stuff.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Trying to think what else. Definitely Tales from the Borderlands.
South Park Stick of Truth.
That's a good one.
I have that and I've never played it.
That's a good game, Dad.
That's a great game.
One time. It's real fun. It's real fun.
I think other games that make me laugh out loud.
Saints Row. GTA.
Saints Row's pretty funny. GTA, yeah, that's GTA.
I think those are very funny games. I feel like the ones that are going to be on here for other people are going to be like the simulator games, the Goose Game. Like those are supposed to be kind of campy.
Well,
I didn't like those as much.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
High on Life is one that people like a lot, right?
I have not played that one yet.
Don't know.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy had some moments.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying, the writing is like the writing that made you laugh, not the physics or
right. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, the Yakuza games. Yeah.
Yeah. Yakuza games are pretty funny. Yeah, that's a good one. The ones I never got into
is Grand Theft Auto. Dispatch didn't make me laugh. Like I wasn't laughing at Dispatch.
Well, there are a few moments in Dispatch.
Maybe it was just the choices that I picked, but I don't find it comedic. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. I loved that game. Absolutely loved it, but I wasn't like
But not
laughing.
because of that.
Mm-mm.
I had a lot of people that want me to play it. I just wasn't all that interested.
Yeah, I got nothing else that made me laugh. GTA is probably the only thing I can think of that like actually made me laugh.
Far Cry 5 particularly, I was laughing a bunch. Coming across some of the different characters in the world, some of the missions are very stupid and silly, very funny.
Oh yeah, those people annoy me. Yeah. Nothing else, Delvin?
Can't think of any right now.
The ones I don't get are the point and click games like the Grim Fandangos and the games of those ilk. People love those things. I've tried them. Didn't like them. Never clicked with them. Yeah.
I like some of them.
Not for me.
Maniac Mansion.
Yeah.
Back on NES. I used to like.
That's a brand or genre of game, a style of game that I've never jived with.
Yeah.
Same. All right, TPR, stupid question.
Nice.
Said, what's the biggest console maker karma moment?
Oh shit! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Starts as Starship Troopers. Yeah, yeah. No, that one's for good.
That yet.
But it is the quippy lines. I almost feel like that's cheating because it's lifting, stuff that is already funny. But it's funny in its own right. That's a good one.
Yeah.
A lot of boomers. Oh, I got one.
Okay.
Fashion Police Squad.
Oh, that's a great
FPS. One. That game is fucking hilarious.
That's a great one.
Really fun too. If anybody's never played it, it's a boomer shooter. It's really funny. I like that one a lot. It's a high recommend for me.
I don't have my fabulous that I clipped from when you said that in for the game.
Fabulous. Oh man, that shit is so funny. It's like some Pootie Tang shit. It's hilarious.
It's great.
TPR console maker karma moment.
PS3.
They'll get 2 jobs.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I mean, if we're just going off of like infamous moments, I mean, everything Don Matrick said, but particularly we have a console for them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's probably the GOAT, right? Like in what world did anyone think that was a good answer to that question?
Yeah.
That was the worst possible answer you could have given to that question. No comment. Walking away would have been a better answer than the answer he provided.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
We've got a console for those people. The Xbox 360. Oh my god.
Wow.
I love it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so bad. I don't know about the karma part of the question.
Yeah. Yeah. The 2 jobs and console for them, I think that's really it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those really bit those companies in the ass.
I'm trying to think of some other ones.
I've enjoyed watching these people cook the shit out of Sony on Twitter, though. These people are
it's
good
fantastic.
at it. They're like professionals at it. They're really good. Shit's really funny. That's the funniest shit I've seen all week.
Yeah, it's been great. And it's on every tweet now. Sony
The person, it's even the developer studios. It keeps going down the line. Everything attached to the brand, like they're trying. I don't think it's going to matter, but boy, are they trying.
They're like
not gonna matter in the least.
Teasers for Wolverine. Like we see what you're trying to do. We don't give a fuck about that right now.
Yeah, they're trying hard. The person that did the fuck Sony in discs. Like they stacked all the games. I was like, damn. That one's pretty funny.
Well, that was our last question, gentlemen.
Yeah. This show was the best thing about gaming this week.
You ain't learn about that.
For sure. And over at Nintendo, it's just
like
fucking playing Rhythm, Heaven, Groove, acting like nothing's matter. Like,
yep. Just laying a fucking
Nintendo's over here doing their own fucking thing. We're like,
milk and honey.
I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. But yeah, we got cartridges, guys, and Rhythm, Heaven, Groove is out.
Yeah.
And I heard it's really good. I just haven't I'll need to play that. I feel like I need a few days off. That's when I'll get into that game. Yeah. So
yep, that'll be me right here with Black Flag. I'm about to disappear and
if I can
pirate and kill
ever get a fucking Steam machine. Why am I wandering the Steam machine desert? I thought nobody wanted it. I thought it was dead on arrival. What happened?
They lied.
There apparently just aren't that many of them. So
that also might be true. But, and I realize we're talking, I've probably seen 1,000 Steam machines, and there's probably millions wanting one, and that is also not a lot. Yeah. They only sell 2 million ever. But I have seen like 1,000 people with Steam machines, and I'm like, what? Am I at the bottom of this damn wait list? Like, when is my turn? How does everyone? There's a lot of people that have them every day in the Reddit. It's just hundreds.
Your last name is Reese.
It's just an alphabetical.
They're just going alphabetical. So that's
alphabetical.
What he got is.
And a randomized list. Just sort A to Z.
What's Rebecca's last name?
Stone.
Yeah. Stone. Well, again, bottom of the list.
Perhaps that might be the case.
Kyle
didn't get his.
Heyman, he's in the middle. We're not there yet. We're still at the top. We're in the A's and B's.
Oh God, we're the A's and B's. Oh no.
You'll get your Steam Deck in December.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. I wait, Gabe. Please, Lord Gaben, shine a light upon thee. Like, can I get my Toy Story moment? The claw, like someone pick me.
Gabe is on his super yacht, not thinking about none of this.
The thing that works for you is Tony Baker got his first.
I'm saying they're going alphabetical order here. That's what it feels like.
They didn't get the cocks yet.
You ain't getting one. You realize this, right?
They gotta skip me.
Did you get on the wait list?
Over you.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were getting one.
Of course I was getting one.
I didn't know you were getting one.
Of course.
Absolutely is getting one.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I must have missed that.
Well, not cheap, but easy way to get into PC gaming. That Delvin wants none of the frills. He's like, I just want to turn the thing on.
Delvin.
This is going to play better than my Steam Deck.
Yes.
Delvin.
On my television.
Delvin.
What up?
We're getting Nintendo Shack faceplates.
Okay.
I don't know if you know that.
Well, I know it.
We're getting Nintendo. Tony Baker's got a 3D printer. He's making PSVG faceplates. For Steam Machine people in PSVG, we're going to have PSVG faceplates.
You and Rebecca are.
No,
Delvin's not getting his. His shit is going to fall off.
What are you talking about? I also have not gotten a damn thing.
You haven't gotten, but again, you're not Delvin. So yours is going to come eventually. His ain't never making it to him. We've seen how this goes.
Never going to get there.
Mine's going to get there. The Amazon driver's going to fucking boot it.
Red line of death.
Like a Scud
turns it on. Just
he's going to get that email. He's going to pay for it, but they're not going to take the funds out of his account for like a week. Then they're going to double charge him. And then they're going to say it's
suspicious activity.
Shit. Yeah. But then it's actually going to receive multiple delays before it actually gets to him. Then it's going to be like it was delivered, but it just was never there.
Never there.
Yeah.
Delvin Jr. trades it in before Delvin ever sees it.
That sounds very accurate.
I didn't know you were getting one. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely getting one.
Well, if it's any warmth to you, I've been following it a lot, and I think it's gonna surprise people. Like actually how good it is. It's not better than other things, but I think it's gonna surprise people how good it actually is.
Once they fix the NVIDIA thing, I will go ahead and I have a PC just waiting for SteamOS.
You're gonna pop
Once
over.
they fix that,
they're working on that.
I'm gonna throw it on a different PC and see how much it works better.
I think a lot of people are. I think that's got to be a big hurdle because a lot of people have NVIDIA GPUs.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like the Steam Machine is like, here's how we get SteamOS out there because everybody named mom is trying to build.
Of course. So, I love that all the videos, all the trends are. I built such and such a better Steam Machine. It's like, guys, the plan's working. Do you not realize what you're doing? Like, you think you're clowning. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah, so
that's the whole point.
We will see.
Just like the Steam Deck.
Worse on NVIDIA, I'll see. And because I don't give a shit about the form factor.
Sure.
Yeah, that shit.
I like the idea that with both the deck, although maybe not as much of the deck, but with the machine, but with both products, they're essentially trying to rattle that manufacturing market that only focuses on this year's was better than last year's. Like they're kind of being like, that's not the only way to sell hardware. You can sell hardware differently. And I think that's what the Steam Deck and the Steam Machine represent. And just like the Steam Deck, when the Steam Deck showed up, what did we see? Everyone else, their mom is coming out with their own version of that. Yep. I think we'll see the same with the Steam Machine.
I agree.
I think we'll start to see other small form factor or just compact PC pre-builts, SteamOS focused for people.
Not even small form factor.
Yeah, they don't even have to be. You could have
PCs.
You could have a killer rig.
SteamOS.
Yeah, like they could do that too. You're right. Yeah.
Especially when you have the ability to dual boot it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good point. But yeah, that is fun because it's like, yeah, that's kind of the whole reason they're doing this, guys. Mm-hmm. They want you to build your own. They want you to make their own. They just want you to use SteamOS. They just want you to use Steam.
Steam Deck and Steam Machine are just the Trojan horse to make SteamOS the thing.
That is 100% it.
Yep. All right, well, that's the end of this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, please play some video games.
Nobody sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.